Good morning, everybody. What's going on out there? Hope you're feeling well. Tuesday, September 30th, last day of the month. It'll be Christmas before we know it. Hope you all guys got some good rest last night. Feeling good this morning. Have your coffee. Got a different intro song for you this morning, and we'll get into it. Name of this song is Bad Days Ain't Over by a Minneapolis rapper named Dem Atlas. Enjoy the tune. We'll get right into it.
Around me, I guess the bad days ain't over. I say bad things around me, I guess the bad days ain't over.
Now I've been gone for a while, bet you thought I was dead. Never that, resurrected as a hollow instead. Everybody that I love turned their back on me. The devil run around speaking all them lies on me. I trust God has a plan for me, and if I'm going to hell, to save a place for me. I have no regrets, I don't dwell in the shame, and I don't point my finger at someone to blame. Snakes in the grass, slithering past my feet, face the consequences of my past receipts. But I'm doing fine, in fact I'm doing great. Haters try to steal my shine, but I'm an earthquake. I've been to places I had no business to be at. We all languishing on sorrows, there's no need to react. My Sharia mo, she don't love me no more. Rest in peace, I left some weed tucked in the flowers by the door.
Bad things found me, I guess some bad days ain't over. Bad things found me, I guess some bad days ain't over. Bad things found me, I guess some bad days ain't over. Bad things found me, I guess some bad days ain't over.
Can't walk in my shoes, can't feel my blues. You can't step in my hue, I think you got it confused. Cast me out of the garden, throw me out to the wolves. You see, you wouldn't understand unless it happened to you. But I'm relentless, I'm about my business. I got the gift of goodbye while I leave you behind. You see, nobody love you when you're down. I'm looking for all my friends, there ain't none to be found. So focus on your own damn house and on your own damn goals and on your own damn soul. You spread your diseases while I offer the cure. My heart is sometimes pure. What's inside yours?
Searching, searching for better days alone. Searching, searching for better days alone. Bad things have found me, I guess them bad days ain't over. Bad things have found me, I guess them bad days ain't over. Bad things have found me, I guess them bad days ain't over. Bad things have found me, I guess them bad days ain't over.
All right. What's up, everybody? How you feeling out there? Got my props ready. I'm not sure if you guys saw this, but QB was on Elevated Truth's panel and went up and once again told the story about how she made something up about me. Although, even in admitting that she was wrong for what she said, she still hasn't admitted that it's a made-up lie. So there is no forgiveness. There is no sympathy for the devil. Let me look at chat and see who's here. I'm going to check in with Marlo Anderson and see what National Day today is. It's a not that interesting of one, to be quite honest with you. But Dinah Do was number one here. It says, good morning. Oh, thank you, Billy. You noticed I didn't I didn't set a super chat goal. I start to get self-conscious about that because people already call me a grifter. So I'm going to avoid any appearance of that being true because it's simply not. And Sarah Beth, I asked you to, I did send you your prize last night, but I was hoping you would either like it in PayPal or send me an email back to make me, or let me know that you did get it. I'm pretty sure it was you that I sent it to because there was no one else with that handle in PayPal. So congratulations again. Let's see. Dinah Do, and then Girly Girl 420 was here, says, good morning, Sinner and everyone. Ninja Orchid's coming in number 2. Limey, the non-grifting dumpster squirrel. Tuning in, y'all. Thanks for being here, Limey. And there is Ninja again. Good to see you, Ninja. Mama Max says, hey, Sinner and everyone. I'll be listening, feeling out of sorts. Feel like I'm in for something, so I won't be able to mod today. I'm not sure if you can hear it in my voice, Mama Mac, but I'm starting to not feel so well myself. I was hanging out with family, and they were all coughing and sneezing. It's that time of year. Weather's starting to cool off. Just take care of yourself, and thanks for listening in. Let's see here. Good morning, Curious. Good to see you. Narcos Clips, always a pleasure to see you, friend. I hope you're well. Angie Horvath, thank you so much for being here. Must have got lost. Oi, oi, oi. Sorry if that doesn't sound so motivated. I woke up sleepy again today. The coffee's doing its job, though. Pamela says, so BHB said QB paid her attorney $40K. Is that in paperwork? Where is the other 100K or so? Or other 200K? Well, it looks like Burnt Toast plan is to, instead of showing receipts on Thursday, she's going to drag me in a way that she said, we're going to focus on someone's liquid diet of cheap beer. Well, you useless bitch. I'm sober now. If you want to taunt my recovery, go ahead. Everyone already knows you're a scumbag and nothing more than a penny counter for a con man. So you do your worst and I'll reply. Do what you got to do, girl. Don't you always? Just the fact that you guys can't be honest about what happened in court tells me everything I need to know. Here's all we want from you people. Show the fucking receipts. How much money did she collect from this con job? And how much money did she pay out? We'll be beating that drum until we see the receipts. And I'll put it to you this way. You better come correct with the receipts. Good morning, Grain. Good to see you. It is going to be a good day. I did want to go earlier, but I was just feeling groggy. I had to wake myself up, listen to some music. Hope you did enjoy the intro song. I know it's a little strange compared to what I normally play, but I think the lyrics are on point if you were able to catch them. Curious says, SoFlo says, Pamela, good question. I get it. I mean, it's got to come out. I mean, there has to be more than a couple hundred people that are upset that they felt bamboozled by the whole situation. And then put the icing on the con cake. She lies to everybody and says she won. She didn't win anything. The only thing she's won is a one-way ticket to the Grifters Hall of Fame. That's what she's won. Thanks again, Narcos. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. Help me out and share this out if you could be so kind. That'd be awesome. Happy Tuesday, Dinah. Queen Bella's in the house. So great to see you, Queen Bella. Hope you're well. Narco says, Grain and Queen Bella, hey, it's good to see you. It's good to see you as well. Queen Moomin, thanks so much for being here. Let me get through chat here. I'm already 5 minutes behind. It just started. Sarah Beth said, good morning. It's Sinner chat. Thanks again for the giveaway yesterday. I still cannot believe I won. Okay, awesome. So you did get it. I sent it, and I sat here for 10 or 15 minutes, and I was like, oh, fuck. Did she not receive it? Did I send $30 to the wrong person? I simply would have sent it again to the right one. I just panicked a little bit. Jeez, thanks so much for the $10. Jeez, I hope you're having a great day at work, man. I know you're working hard. It says, for the Dayquil grift. I need a new toilet, y'all. My shitter broke, though. Dude, my shitter broke, dude. SoFlo says, Sarah, good luck comes with good people. Congrats. Absolutely. And good luck is also a side effect of hard work, too. That's something I've learned. Donna, you like the song? Oh, good. Donna says, we'll have to check. Was busy yesterday. Yankee Cal's in the house. Hope you're feeling good, Yankee. I know we were up late last night, Yankee, listening to Brittany. It says YouTube has agreed to pay over $24 million to Trump over his account suspension. Sorry, this is Billy Jones. Over his account suspension, another tech giant has caved to Trump. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. I tell you what, I've got friends in Portland, and they're not taking kindly to having their streets occupied by the United States military. I just trying to keep every positive thought in my head that, you know, what happened in Chicago isn't going to happen in Portland, but I don't know. I don't know, man. But we're not going to get into that today. I think I'm past due to have a political live stream. I know that's it's a dangerous thing to do, but I've definitely got some things to say, and the things that are happening in this world are far more important than what's happening with a poo-poo chair rider in Illinois. You know I got your back, Narcos, and thanks so much for being here. Let's see here, moving along. Okay, you did receive it. Good. I did panic. Narcos says, I will check. Sorry. Okay, that's jumping into someone else's conversation. Sarah Beth says, I'm on my phone. It's so hard to tag, but hello, everyone. Oh, we understand. Good morning, Marlena. Good to see you. I've got one earbud in because I've got grandbabies, so it won't be in chat. Okay, I'll try not to curse too much so I don't influence them. Grain's feeling dizzy. Ninja Orchid says 40K. That amount was already collected with 10K to spare by February 2024. Exactly that. SoFlo says, honesty is hard to come by in this sector. It sure is, man, and it gets really tricky. It gets really fucking tricky. Even if you don't lie, a lot of times you're put into a position where you have to, you know, omit facts, and it sucks, man. It's a delicate balance, and sometimes you just gotta fucking be bold and say exactly how you feel and exactly what it is, and that comes with no reward. You're not rewarded here for telling the truth, and that's very unfortunate. Me, I can't let that affect me. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to turn into some fucking weirdo YouTuber. You know, I do appreciate everything that, you know, that we built here. But at the same time, if I had to put into jeopardy being sincere and honest with you guys, then, I mean, in order to maintain it, I'm afraid I would let it crumble. The truth is far more important. Timelines matter. Receipts matter. You know what I'm saying. Thank you. Oh, okay, Mama Mac. I'm laying in bed and listening to TV. Okay, good. Dinah says, it's been raining here since yesterday. It went from summer to fall in one day. Yes, now we have one more week here in Pittsburgh of warm weather, and then we're slowly going down into the 70s and then the 60s. I welcome it with open arms. I've been going so hard on YouTube. I think I may reward myself if I feel up to it, if I feel better the next couple of days. I'm just going to go out in the woods and camp for a couple of days, maybe find a fishing spot. I just need a little bit of a break. I mean, it's been a lot. And I trust that all of you guys will be here when I get back. I got a sizable raise, feeling generous. Awesome, man. I've seen you out there being generous. Jeez, I really do appreciate it. It's the end of the month grift, the NyQuil grift. I don't care if it's the end of the month. I'm not going live to squeeze the last penny out of this month. That's not the way I do things. I wouldn't have taken Sunday off if that was the case. But what you're going to see today is a lot of that, a lot of contrived drama, a lot of misinformation. Why did she lie when the truth is easy to find out? That's a great question, man. Why would you make a thumbnail that says I won? It makes no sense to me at all. But I mean, hey, con men lie. That's their main characteristic. Excuse me 1 second, guys. I have to grab something. I'm so sorry about that. I hate to leave you guys with dead air. I had to grab my charger. I left it downstairs. This cat pays me no attention, but every time I go live and I'm looking at this screen, it's like she gets annoyed. And it's like, hey, what about me, asshole? Oh, she's climbing into her bed. All right. Good morning, Lunatic. Good to see you. Donnie Do says, so we don't see you as a grifter because grifters just take and take. You always give back to us in more ways than one. I appreciate that. I mean, they're gonna say whatever they can to discredit my character, and I'll tell you why. And this is something. This is not ego. This is not being boastful. I'm able to say what they don't want to hear. I'm able to point out exactly what these monsters do, and that is dangerous to their bottom line. And that's all it's ever been. That's all it's ever been. The things that have been made up about me are so egregious that it's almost impossible to list them all. I mean, I've forgotten so many things that the Hive has made up about me, that racist Hills in the Air is made up about me, and now I guess Burnt Toast is going to take her shot at canceling me. I'm going to tell you what, bitch. Stronger people have tried and failed miserably, so you do your worst. I'll be ready to respond to you. Let's see. Yankee says, Sinner, I'm one sub away from 100 subscribers. Let me go ahead and share your link really quick. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Sorry, I wasn't prepared for this, so give me just 1 second. I want to share out Yankee Cal's channel. If you're not subscribed to him, check him out. He's a good dude. Has a unique perspective. He's a New York City man. We may not agree on sports, but aside from that, he's a good man. 1 second here. There you go. That's Yankee Cows. Let's get him to 100. I know I don't have enough juice to get you to 200, but I'll get you a couple subs for sure, my friend. Let's see here. Ninja said, I would love to hear what people have to say, especially because I'm not here and my opinion is very narrow-minded. I know it's a delicate subject. I would be there for that. Yeah, I know it's a delicate subject, but the only way you can do it is with honesty, you know? I often find myself wondering what the world thinks about us, and I think my opinion I share my opinion with Narcos. We're embarrassing ourselves. Let's see. Sorry, let me just get through chat and we'll jump into it. Oh, thanks so much, Grain. So we double shared that shit. Tongue out and count with fingers, eyes closed and repeat. Still not sure. Calculator. Bust out the abacus. We're definitely not going to get into politics today. I'm feeling too mellow for that. And if I do anything like that, I want to do some research. That way I'm not misspeaking. That way, whenever the anti-crowd comes in and wants to debate, I can chew them up and spit them out. Good morning, Rose. Good to see you. Lindsay Rose, sorry. Let's see. Sinner, you leave us for 1 minute, dead air, you're fine. Yeah, I just hate it. It's one of my pet peeves when people do that. I don't have any little ones here, so I can't say that. I don't have any dogs here, so I can't use them as an excuse. Brother ain't stopping by. You know what I mean? Like it's oh, you did hit 100. Awesome. Let's see if we can get to 110, 120. KCG, it's good to see you. Saying hello to Cheese. Hope you're doing well, KCG. Troopers, so good to see you. I'm about to board a flight. Precious time with the Grands. Oh, good for you. That's awesome. Keep an eye out for flight attendant for life. She might be your flight attendant. You just never know. Fromage. That's funny. Look at our amazing community just growing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Climbing on 3,000 views from my live stream last night. Almost 200 likes. I mean, if I get 200 likes, that'll be the most likes I've ever received on a video. Unless I'm mistaken, I would have to look back. But thank you so much for the support. Some days you wake up and you just think everyone's against you. And other days, it feels like you're making some headway. So the trick to it is not to bamboozle yourself that you're a big shot. Because I'm not a big shot. I'm just some asshole with a Chromebook that can say complete sentences as I stutter. Nanny Vate, so good to see you. Thanks for subbing up to Yankee Kyle. I appreciate that. I'm sure he does as well. Your reaction yesterday to B. Tim's doll in a box was priceless. Queen Moomin says, yeah, that dude's fucking definitely wearing a nightgown and holding a fucking teddy bear for sure. Let there be no question about it. So what I have here is I have the clip. I'll show you the clip of QB on Elevated Truths panel. I don't know how I missed this. Shout out to the person that sent it to me. I definitely would have missed it completely. But before we do that, let's start out with something lighter here. I'm going to show you check in with Marlo Anderson at the National Day Calendar desk. Go.
This day celebrates the sweet, chewy treat that has been a cultural staple for generations. September 30th is National Chewing Gum Day. The history of chewing gum is ancient, with early versions made from tree resins and plants. The modern form of gum was developed in the mid-19th century by inventors who experimented with chicle, a natural latex. Since then, it has become a global phenomenon. From bubblegum and breath fresheners to sugar-free varieties, gum offers a satisfying chew and a burst of flavor. This day honors the enduring appeal of chewing gum and its role as a simple, fun, and widely enjoyed treat. I'm Marlo Anderson with National Day Calendar, reminding you to celebrate every day.
Reminding you to celebrate every day. All right, so begrudgingly, I have to give Elevated Truth a little bit of props. I'll explain why. He and I are never going to be friends. We have stark ethical differences in the way that he sits and is comfortable with racist people, and I rebel against racist people. Hashtag make racists afraid again. I understand where he comes from. Things are different. We're distinctly different men. But when it comes to the subject at hand, I think he's on the right side of things. And I do just want to say publicly that I denounce any of those words that were said to him about that crazy person in Kansas. I have to leave it at that. And I do hope his healing continues, because it's a process. It's not something you just get over. I think we could be civil if we got to be. But we won't be attending the same parties anytime soon. I promise you that. Let me just finish getting through chatting, and I'll pull it up and show you what I'm talking about. I only watched the part that pertained to me, because I don't support people with views. Just simply watching somebody is supporting them. I'm on my way to 2 million. Me too. I see I see Mr. Beast has passed up $1 billion from YouTube. That's kind of crazy. Yes, we do support our peeps. Do you ask all our flight attendants? No, I haven't been on a plane in a while. I prefer to travel by train. Everyone knows that. Used to be the train was less expensive, but now it's just about the same. But I'd rather take my time, read my book, work on some thumbnails, chat with somebody on the way. On a plane, you just got to get in that capsule and sit next to a stranger. I could do it. If I'm in a hurry, I'll definitely do it. Can't take the train to Australia, so I do jokes, anti-Courtney Love, pro-Kurt Cobain stuff mixed with some Bible stuff. Yes, please, I'll share your link as well. We got your back. Bible stuff, you just never know what you're going to get with me. Don't I know it? Good morning, Kansas City. Good to see you. Chief Rocca's True Crime Truth. When you said jumping onto someone's conversation, you remind me of Elevated Truth. Please don't let that happen. We're distinctly different men. I don't have that skinny leg syndrome. Let's see. What a joke his live was last night. I can't say I watched it, to be honest with you. He's not in my algorithm. Somebody sent me a timestamp and said, you got to see this. What's up, Cy Bennett? Good to see you. Yo, everyone from Carlisle, England. It's good to see you. There's going to be 3 NFL games coming up there in London. I'm kind of curious how the locals feel about that. Manny of 8, thanks for being here. Just scooting along. Be real, good morning. I'm only 2 minutes behind. Queen Bella, okay. I hate jumping into people's conversations. I remember you covering this last year. Yes, ma'am. I just don't want to miss anybody. Okay, there's Soul Shine for Jesus Christ says, "Hey, Sinner, I'm usually always here. Just sit and listen, saying hi and showing my support. I appreciate you. Thanks so much for being here." All right, let's get right into it here. We'll start. I kind of debated which one to show. I have the clip of a partial clip of what she said. If you guys don't know what she said about me, it was atrocious. I think probably the best way to do it is to show what she said. Now, I only have a 2-minute clip. This narrative has gone on for months. It started with a make-believe story. First of all, I have to say this. Rebecca Turner has never spoken with my family. She failed, just like she fails at everything else, repeatedly calling. And then she passed the telephone number off to, mentally ill pawns of her. Specifically, no wire hangers. She's a crazy person. She's also been calling my family. I've been told that all of my family's information, to include photographs of them, photographs of homes, that's all sitting in the Discord. So nothing surprises me anymore. I guess we should get into it. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Actually, what I'm gonna do it in reverse order. I'm gonna show first what QB said on her panel last night, and I'll be pausing in the way of fair use. This is Elevated Truths live stream from last night. QB comes up on panel, and let me tell you, let there be no question about it. This is nothing more than damage control. She went pretty hard at Moon for what Moon said about Elevated Truth, and she had every right to do that. Except she's a fucking hypocrite because she tried to pull the same shit on me that Moon did to him. She did. There's one distinct difference. It's terrible what happened to Elevated Truth, and I'm sure he's still healing from that. But here's what it is. She made up a story like that about me to try to make me seem weaker in some way, to discredit what I have to say, and once again to try to give the impression to her followers. I guess it is a cult, so followers. She just wants to give her the impression that she's in control. To say, "Oh, I talked to his mom," and I mean, what a great way to scam your people. It's pathetic, and she's a weak-hearted person, and she needs to resolve her own traumas in life before she starts making up stories about somebody else. And I'll leave that there. We'll just jump right into it if you guys are okay with that. I'll leave the chat up. There's Queen V. Yo, I think something needs to be cleared up. Wait, can you make sure you guys can see that? Yeah, you can. All right, I'll zoom in a little bit so you can have a look. Sorry about this, guys. I got my tabs in reverse order. It's messing me up. Yo, I think we need to clear something up. All right. Everybody's, "Hey, Queen, what's up, Queen? Congratulations on your win." Bitch didn't win anything. Not one single thing. Well, we'll get right into it. Let's go.
I will let her speak, for herself. Like I said, I can't speak on a situation I don't know about,
Right.
or I wasn't there for, and I'm not diminishing the situation at all. I just simply am unaware, and I'm assuming that's.
I said the other day, actually, whenever I reviewed Nunya being on his panel, and he was like, I never heard of Sinner. I don't know what he's about. And I believe that to be true, man. It's not possible to sit and watch everything. I've been going live for hours and hours. So, I mean, it's hard to get an understanding of what's going on unless you're committed to it. And I don't expect this man to be committed to it. Why would he? I don't watch him. He doesn't watch me. But I hope his eyes are open now. I do understand that it's a precarious situation to go against QB in any way. It's detrimental to your channel. She'll attack your character. And I understand his relationship with Clue. And, they all have to maintain some type of friendliness or whatever you want to call it with her because she's a crazy person. But the thing is, it works the other way around. So what we're going to witness here this morning is her doing nothing more than damage control. She's trying to sweep up after herself, and it's never going to work because way smarter people than her are paying attention at this point.
think that's what she's going to come up and,
Yeah, probably.
as she said, make clear up. But, respectfully, there's, I'll hear what she has to say. And then, that's what it is. And then, of course, I'll have my opinion, What's up, Queen?
Yo, what's happening?
Please do pay attention to the tone of her voice, because it's going to become very important whenever I show the clip of what she actually said about me.
Not much.
What's going on? I wanted to clear something up with you because I heard there was something that was said that obviously it wasn't said right or correctly.
Right.
Already just coming in and telling people, you don't know what you're talking about. Let me tell you the truth.
So with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and, jump right into it. Me and Sinner have never gotten along. I call him David. I refer to him as
I don't
David.
give a fuck what you call me, crackhead. Just don't call my family anymore.
If you want me to refer to him as Sinner, I will. It's complete. It's your panel. I'll be respectful in whatever way
She's being respectful, see? Mm-hmm.
you want me to refer to him as. Either way, though, going down this route, when I spoke to his mother...
I don't know why she's been saying going down this route over and over again. I don't give a fuck about your route. Just fucking tend to your own house and stay the fuck away from everyone else's, bitch. That's all you got to do. You fucking loser. You're a loser, Rebecca. Also, she starts out coming in hot with an absolute lie. She's never spoken with my family. They would never speak to such... I can assure you, she made this up again as a weak attempt at control.
Either way, though, going down this route, when I spoke to his stepmother, it was alleged
She never spoke to my stepmother.
something had happened, and
She's alleging that I was raped as a child. I never was. And if I was, this probably would be even worse. So trigger warning, guys. Just so you know.
comment that I made to him was, I'm not the person that hurt you, period. Now,
You're not strong enough or smart enough to hurt me, poo-poo chair.
with that being said, me and JP had words, and she said she didn't appreciate me going at him about that.
Shout out JP.
Okay, well, I didn't go at him about that. Me going at him about that would be too, and I gave an example. And
You made up a complete fictitious story about a child being hurt by an adult. That's what you did. And let me tell you this, before I go any further, just so you know the full context. First, she made up a story that I shit on a stranger's couch, or I shit myself, whatever that is. That was bad enough because it's untrue. If she would show receipts for that, she's a liar. And then that progressed because she realized it didn't have the effect that she wanted. She's always failing at attempting to intimidate me. It's never going to fucking happen, dude. For multiple reasons. And then whenever she realized that the shitting my pants story that she made up wasn't having the effect that she wanted, then she said, well, the reason that he shits himself is because his body is broken because he was raped as a child. Trigger warning. Also, think about the words that I just said. How sick and demonic can a person be to have that in their head as a made-up story? I don't know if that comes from prison. I don't know if that comes from using too many narcotics. It's impossible to know. But this is this woman's character. And this is a direct message to anybody that still supports this person. Shame on you. Shame on you, seriously. And then she lied to you last night and said she won something. And then you fucking idiots just throw money at her? Congratulations. You're the bad guys.
And was fucking pretty goddamn gnarly with it. And I said, if I went after him or said something to him or made fun of him, this is an example of how that would be done.
There's no excuse for what you said, Rebecca.
I've never done that. I never would do that. I would never, ever go that route.
I don't know what this route thing is about, but that's exactly what she did. So she's lying directly to this man's face. I don't know how he feels about being lied to directly, but I don't take it kindly. And I'm assuming he doesn't either. So we'll see how, if he was smart, he'll just leave this alone. Because, I mean, to maintain the integrity of his channel, I understand that, But, hey, Elevated Truth, if you're listening to this fucking pig is lying directly to your face.
Okay. But technically, by saying this is the route you would go, and then if you gave an example, you are kind of going there. You know what I mean? Just by the.
I mean, good on him for doing the right thing here. And I want to clear this up as well. It's not kind of going there. That is the route that she took. It's insane for her to say, I didn't weaponize his essay. First of all, it's not even a real story. You made it up. Secondly, just by saying that sentence, that's exactly what you're doing, weaponizing this make-believe essay.
By the example, you know what I mean? So then with that, that's attacking the trauma, if there was trauma there. You know what I'm saying?
He denied. He says there isn't any.
Oh,
So,
well, because you made it up, you fucking crackhead. What do you mean? He says there isn't any. And you say it in such a way where, like, you're questioning my integrity. You're the biggest damn liar on this platform. You've ripped everybody off. It's all going to come out. You look like a damn fool. You were so high yesterday. You sounded like you were drooling on yourself. And you're so dumb that you thought you won something. I don't even know. Here's the sad fact about it. She may be thinking that she actually won. That's how stupid she is. If there are two people that are fighting, and midway through the fight, they look at each other in the eye and say, okay, let's quit. I quit. I'll quit if you quit. And then they quit. That means there's no winner to that fight. It's a draw. That's what that is. Let me look at chat. I see it lighten up over here. Sorry if I missed anything. Hey, good morning, Shady. Good to see you. It was nice to see you pop in last night over there at Brittany's. I've been wondering how you're doing. I see this same liar is calling you a grifter. Fuck her. Well, why don't you just tell us the name of the like, why would, if you guys don't know, Chronicles of the Shady just had her birthday in the past couple of weeks, and instead of being greedy and asking for something for herself, she shared her Cash App so she can share that money with a local shelter, for animal shelter that in her area that's having a difficult time financially. So what a sweetheart right away. And again, I'll say this, someone with a almost impeccable integrity around this community. It's someone that should be celebrated, not this pretend queen sitting in a trap house that was handed down to her. So if you were, why speak on someone's trauma? Well, that's exactly it. In her head, she wanted to convince people that my asshole is broken from being attacked by an adult as a baby, right? And that's the reason that I crap myself. The whole scenario was made up in her sick, drug-fueled mind. It's really one of the most disturbing things of it. Like, if this would have happened to anybody else, that is to say, if someone was saying this same shit about her, I would be the first person going live denouncing that bullshit. I know that's hard to believe, but that's the absolute fact. The same way, if somebody would have collected a video of one of her children and then passed it around and then threatened her with it, I would have been the first person to step up and say that's crazy and denounce it. She doesn't work that way. It's all about the bottom line. If she can say something to maintain this illusion of control of the situation, she will. It's all about the money, baby. Sinner, we were up late with Brittany last night. Yeah, I was up until almost 1. She's such a fucking liar. It's unreal that people follow her blindly. I know. Well, hey, I'll use a metaphor here. If you're making a sculpture, you start with a block stone, and then you chip away at it until you have your final product. The final product of this channel is going to ensure that this woman no longer has a voice to bully, pester, harass, dox, and lie about dozens of good people. I mean, we might be up to 100 good people that she attacked. It's never going to be okay. And if I'm the only person doing it, I'm still going to do it. If I don't make 1 penny from it, still going to do it. That's the whole purpose of this channel, is to defend myself against this person, and then it's slowly turning into defending other good people against this person. She said that in a much more foul way, though. I mean, incredible. I've got the clip with her and JP. So look, she sets up the narratives and I go live and knock them down. I'll say it again. If anybody supports this woman after I show you what she actually said, hold on a second. Let us hear her words. It may be getting lost. Cool. No. I'm not gonna use iTile videos for this. I don't have to. I got it a different way. Sorry, I'm talking to my messages. Thanks again, everybody, for being here, and I'm gonna dork the chat just for a minute so I can get through some of this.
Oh,
so
okay.
there isn't any. Okay, so if there isn't any and it was alleged, then how the fuck am I attacking anything if there was nothing that happened? For one.
Okay, her making lists for one. Do you think there's going to be a 2 and a 3 to this narrative? Listen, you making up a story about anyone being raped as a baby and then trying to weaponize that to make them seem weak in some way is fucking disturbing. There's no nice way to say it. You're an evil fucking piece of shit. This is no apology. This is her trying to justify what she said and trying to clean up. Now, you'll see here, Elevated pushes back a little bit and is like, no, that's not how this works. And I don't want anyone to get confused. I don't sit with this guy. He supports racist people. The wild shit that he said to Brittany J, like, none of that is acceptable for. I mean, remember, same man that shared a domestic violence record. I mean, that should tell you a lot. Let's see what the chat is saying. My dad was a strong, emotional man. Okay. Anyways.
For one. For two, if I were to say, if I were to, this is the example, this is how I said it. I said,
pay attention, guys.
Basically, if I were to say his,
you better be careful with your words, you psychopath, you sociopath.
I don't know how I said it. Actually, I don't even know what I said, to be honest with you. So I don't want to quote it because I don't know exactly the words I said to it.
She doesn't even know what she said, but she's coming up here to clear something up. Right. Con man. Propagandist.
Anyways, I gave an example and said, if I was attacking him, this is what I would have said. It was fucking pretty gnarly. You know what I'm saying? Fucking nasty. As an example, if I would have done it.
I don't know who she thinks she's fooling with this. The chat doesn't care. They love her no matter what.
Like I said, I don't know exact words that I used, but I'm sure it was probably fucking bad. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Right. He claims this never happened. Okay, it didn't happen. Well, I shouldn't have to claim that it never happened. The fact that you made it up prompted me to do that. And you're such a sadist fucking pig of a human being that you get off on me continuously defending myself and repeating the words that you made up. You're a fucking sadist, dude. You're a sociopath and you're a sadist. If anybody has any evidence to prove me wrong, my email is sinnerwithsunshine@gmail.com. Well, I don't know what happened, to be honest with you, because I wasn't there.
Nothing happened. You made it up, you sick fucking animal.
I don't know.
Right.
Either way, though, what I'm saying, though, is like I said before, I never attacked him for it. But like I told him, I'm not.
You made it up and you tried to weaponize it. You failed, but that's what you did.
You keep coming after me like I'm the person that did this. I didn't do this to you. I didn't do anything to you.
See what she's doing here? She's a fucking manipulator on top of all the other terrible things that she is. Like, what are you talking about? I'm not the one that did this to you. First of all, there is nothing that had been done to me. You made this up, so you are the person that did this to me. Let me just say this. If it were true what she's saying, what would be the value of her saying it? I mean, that's a sincere question. All she's doing is trying to make it a perception that she's in control and she's all powerful, when in reality, she's a white trick that exploits everyone's trauma. And if she can't find trauma about you or a trauma that you experienced, she has no problem. She's the devil. She's an evil person, and I don't say that lightly.
To you, bro, nothing,
bro.
Right. And that was
in general. I'm not the person that hurt you. I'm not the person that fucked with you. I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not the one that hurt you. You're not capable of hurting me. You've attempted for 2 years, and you're a fucking failure at that. Just like you're a failure at everything else in your shitty little life, dude.
I said that I'm not that person. Whatever the fuck it is that happened to you or whatever didn't happen to you, I don't give a fuck either way, but I'm not the person that did the shit to you. That's what I said.
Do you think in hindsight that maybe you would approach it a little differently after seeing kind of what
I should
that
probably approach it.
She does make a concession here that she probably shouldn't have said what she said. But she still is holding to the fact that she spoke with my mother, and my mother told her this. Listen, I'm not going to get into detail about how kind and good of a person my stepmother is, but she would never, even if it was true, she would not share it with a fucking stranger. But it's not. See, that's the crux of this. This is an explicit lie from a pathological liar.
Approach it differently. Absolutely, I should have.
I can appreciate. And Queen, I'm sure you know this. I don't know, and I had no idea.
He came up and said, "Oh, I think you're being shitty, or you're, like I said, I can't even remember what the exact words I used. I'm sure they were pretty fucking gnarly. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I wasn't being shitty.
Don't worry, I got the clip, bitch. Don't you worry."
But I said to her, for example, this would be me saying, or this would be me making fun of him, or me whatever. And then I went on to fucking use an example of something nasty as hell that, you know what I mean, that I probably shouldn't have said. Yeah.
An example? You mean a make-believe story of something nasty as hell? See, I mean, what type of person even has these thoughts in their head to formulate sentences like she put together? A really dark-hearted person, someone who doesn't love herself and is likely recovering from, unresolved trauma herself. I don't know. I'm not making allegations the way she does. But it was just way too easy for her to do that.
Hindsight, I probably shouldn't have done that. No, I shouldn't have. But either way, I was trying to give her an example of me being nasty and using it against him as opposed to me not. Yeah. So, right. You know what I mean? Either way, yeah, I could have went about it differently. Should I have?
You should have never made the story up, dude. If you can't win an argument with the truth, that means you already lost the argument. Walk the fuck away. Take the L and walk away. All I ever wanted was apology for the made up shit you said about me. You're too stubborn and too prideful to own up to your own mistakes, Rebecca. That's all right. I'll correct it for you.
I probably should have. But I mean, keeping it real, I don't know what to believe and what not to. But he says it didn't happen. His stepmom says that it was alleged.
My stepmom, again, would never say that. I say it never happened because it never happened, lady. If it did, I'm honest enough to admit to something like that. It's not something that I consider a weakness. If you're a victim of something like that and you're recovering from trauma, much the same way elevated truth is, like I mean, I'm not even sure. When I first heard it, I was like, I felt insulted. And then I was just like, well, if that were true, then she's just trauma. She's exploiting someone's trauma. But being that it's not true, it's made up, which is even equally disturbing. There's no question about it. There's no fucking debate about this. She's a terrible person, and I urge anyone who listens to anything she says, if she's gonna lie about this, guys, she's gonna lie about everything. The truth doesn't matter to her. A big fucking bag of cash is all that's important to her. She worships money the same way religious people worship their God, dude.
Alleged to happen. I don't know if it did or if it didn't.
Well, I'll say that anybody, male or female, but I can speak on the male perspective, that has gone through some traumatizing shit, especially at the hands, I mean, I'm sure at the hands of a woman it's bad. I don't know. That wasn't my experience, so I can't speak on one person or the other. But for me, is especially when it was a male and someone that you would never, when you go through life unable to speak about your traumas and someone says anything that's relative to it, they may not understand the impact that has on the person, or the spiral that it can cause them to go in, or the rage or the anger or the revenge that might come up into their mind based on it, because you now become the target of what their attacker did to them, meaning that they see you as...
He's speaking truth here. Believe me, it brings me pain to give him credit for anything, how he's been acting, but I mean, it is what it is. I do have to say this as well. Every time you see someone call me poo-poo pants or shit boy and all this other stuff, they're referring to me being hurt as a child and my body being damaged as a result. So it's not to be taken lightly. It's not a fart joke. It's disturbing. malicious insanity from the bottom feeding dwellers of YouTube that just so conveniently, congregate at the closed panel of the hive. It's defamation as well, explicitly.
You as that person because you brought that feeling out of them.
And that's what it seemed like to me. And that's why I said, I'm not the person that did this to you, whether, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm not.
Right. But I can see his perspective on it, not taking up from, because I don't know.
You are the person that quote unquote did this to me. You made up a story to try to make me seem weak. And there's Flava over there, respect queen. Okay, Flava, you're on the wrong side of history with this one, girl.
I don't know the situation. I'll say that again, but I will say.
But you like you just said, it could bring shit out like that. I mean, I agree with you on that. Yeah, for sure.
And that may be why. It may be why and I don't know if it did. I'm just going to assume that it stepped up from there, guys. And listen, I know y'all are saying things happen with Queen. I'm not. This is.
Yeah, he's done some shitty things, but it doesn't negate the fact that I should have addressed it differently. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter either way. I mean, the car shit, the kid shit, the police reports.
The car shit, the kid shit, the police reports. She still feel like she's a victim here, and she's trying to justify making this story up. Let me tell you what. She grifted $250,000 off a bunch of decent people who turned into a cult in the long run. She bought cars. Someone sent everybody a screenshot. I still haven't shown that car. The kid shit, you mean the police reports where bruises were left on a child's neck and you lost full custody? Sure, I shared that to push home the fact that you're a terrible person and a liar. You intervene and interject yourself into families of missing children when in your own home, the children are trying to get away from you. That's just what it is, dude. And you made this story up to try to hurt me, and it didn't, because you're a failure. You're gonna have to be a lot stronger and a lot smarter than you are, Miss Turner, to hurt me. I told you that 2 years ago. You must have been too high to remember.
Either way, though, all that aside, I could have said it differently. Absolutely, I could have. Should I have? Yeah, I probably should have.
Maybe you shouldn't have made it up at all, stupid.
I was real fucking shitty about it because I was at my goddamn breaking point with him. Why did I call his mother? Because he's told his mother that I was coming to kick her fucking door in and I was gonna,
Never said that. Never said that. Where's the receipt, pig? Where's the receipt? My family's not concerned with you. I don't even think you can leave the county because you're a fucking lifelong career criminal, violent criminal. I was never concerned about you going anywhere, but you do have mods of yours calling my family, and you do have your buddy Davis fam driving 450 miles to where my family is. You have never been a concern of mine physically. It's the mentally ill fucking people that you motivate to do things for you. And you've got a long history of that. Somehow people still subscribe to what you're saying. I recommend that everyone unsubscribe immediately from this person.
Harm her and her family and her daughter and her children. And I've never said that, nor would I ever do that.
I've never said that. He's a liar. If I said that, bitch, come with a receipt.
Also, when I was sending I was trying to get a lifetime order against him, and he keeps.
You can't get a lifetime protective order against the motherfucking truth, stupid. I know you really want to, but that's not how it works.
He bopping the fuck around, bouncing around, and I did not want it to go to his father, who shares the same name as him and the address. So that is why I contacted them. Both reasons.
You have no right to contact somebody's family. You give me a hard time for going real life. There's nothing more real life than calling and trying to get me grounded for telling the truth about you. Facts about you. You're a terrible person. All of this is bullshit. I hope the Elevated Truth hears this and understands what I'm saying. If I tell you what, Elevated Truth, if you want to know, if you have any questions about this, man, you're welcome in my chat. You're not blocked here. Send me an email. There's even more to this story that I'm not willing to share. But she's fucking lying directly to your face, bruh. Now let's see where your integrity is with this.
Right. And I mean, really and truly, anybody that's been around here any length of time would know why you contacted him. So the reason that was.
Yeah, because she lost control of her fake fucking narrative. I don't even know who the fuck this useless bitch is, man. They all fucking sound the same. Charming Jenna, eat a fat bag of dicks.
She don't go here.
Right.
And the thing is, guys, once again, I appreciate Queen coming up here and addressing it because, like I said, I wasn't aware of it. But furthermore, Queen has her own panel. Y'all rarely see me and Queen. It's not because I don't like Queen. It's just because I got tired of everybody covering BJ. And listen, here's the thing. Y'all can laugh at that, but these creators.
Hey, man, let me tell you, she's not someone you want to be connected to. It may get you some numbers. You may make a few bucks from it. But in the long run, you're going to be sitting at a table with the bad guys. I mean, you already are.
These creators know that I wasn't coming in because I was very vocal on my channel about how disgusted I was with hearing BJ. Right?
Yeah,
this isn't a secret to people that follow my channel. The only reason why I spoke up and spoke out was because of Craig. I'll say it again. I knew that there was a DV report. It was none of my business. I knew about it for over a month, maybe even 2 months. Never read it, never asked for it, never asked it to be sent to me, nothing, right? Then when I actually heard the report, and it stated in the report that Craig kicked her in the stomach while she was on the ground, I lost my shit on live.
You know, he's doing it again, man. He's doing exactly what she did. I don't want to talk about it, but here I am talking about it. I don't know I think this might be it about me. I'll give it another couple seconds. Fuck out of here, dude.
The woman or women in my life that meant so much to me get beat on. It wasn't about victim shaming Brittany J, but Brittany J stood in front of her alleged attacker and took up for him and took all the heat while he sat back in the darkness and played with guns. I was going after Craig.
I don't know how this has any fucking thing to do with what Queen Bee was just talking about.
Craig gets on here and talks. My issue wasn't with Brittany J because that kicked her, but because that isn't what they wanted y'all to see. They changed the narrative. And if you don't believe me, go back and watch and eventually she did become my laughing stock. Because after I realized that she wasn't having any type from my perspective, then she went back and said, I never said we're all about receipts. And she says
if you're all about receipts, that pig that's sitting just below you on your screen, ask her for receipts of what she's saying to you about me.
She never said it did, please.
I'm gonna give it just 1 minute. I'm skipping forward because I don't care to hear this fucking bullshit ever again. I just want to hear how she exits the stage here, like a clumsy fucking crackhead.
She said it.
Her lives, she did.
Let's see here. Right. All right.
Already she's laughing, dude. What's funny, bitch? Ain't nothing funny.
Flavor, I appreciate you today.
All right.
Yeah, she came up because she was sorry for what she said, and now she's giggling like a fucking mentally ill patient, dude. Shout out all my mentally ill people that aren't fucking evil to people, by the way. All right, now let's have a look at what she actually said, huh? Now keep in mind, this is after a month of saying that my stepmother said that I shit myself on a stranger's couch. I mean, that alone is actually kind of funny, you know. Because it's also untrue, but it's also funny that she would just make something up like that. She doesn't have a family of her own, and somehow she's trying to co-opt my family. Sorry, bitch, we're all full over here. We don't take in straggler fucking imitation thugs. Sorry, your loss. His receipt said he was doing that. Now he's such a liar. I know. Look, I'm not giving him any props. I'm not urging anyone to run over there and subscribe or listen to what he has to say. Obviously, I had to share that to give you some context of how she portrays what she said and what she actually said. And also, shout out to JP. Everyone knows that she and I aren't besties, but she did go bunk QB's panel when she was running this narrative and said, "Hey, man, you're weaponizing somebody's essay." Let me just find out what this is. Oh, I got to look at my history. Give me 1 second, guys. Hit the thumbs up. We're going to get past all this negative stuff, and then we're just going to review her from yesterday celebrating a non-win. It looks like I'm not going to be able to get my hands on the discoveries as quickly as I wanted to, but I am doing a Freedom of Information Act to get everything, because I got a feeling on Thursday Toasty's going to try to spin this shit like the spinster that she is. It's not going to work, because there's some asshole in Pittsburgh that's going to correct you. So come correct, burnt toast, or turnt boast. Let's see here. Go to my history. I just looked at it this morning. And thanks for the person that directed me to the clip. Let's see. There it is. And this happened on 5/18/2025. Also, keep in mind, when you hear people out there call me shitty pants or poopy pants, keep in mind that they know what they're doing. They're trying to get into my head and once again try to portray me as someone who's physically broken for being physically attacked as a baby. There's nothing funny about it. There's no joke. I'm sure not everyone that calls me shitty pants understands the context of what they're saying, but a lot of them do. Most of them do. Isn't that right, no wire hangers? Davis fam. All of you vampires. Patricia said, I just sent Elevated Truth a message to come over and hear the truth with receipts from the horse's mouth. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Give me a second. I'll show you. We did communicate in comments under his channel this morning. And I'll share that with you before I'll show you exactly what the fuck she said. Sorry. I should be more organized. Had a hard time getting moving today. Let's see. Should be view all. Where's it at? I just looked at it. What the hell? Let me just pull this channel up. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Hopefully the comments are still there. It's just been within the last couple of hours. Live stream. Want you guys to see this. Live chat replay. Comments. All right. Let me share this with you guys. Have a look at this. Again, I got to give him one prop, not props. I got to give him one prop because it seems like at least he's considering what I'm saying instead of just taking the word of some loudmouth fucking loser. All right. So 2 hours ago, after seeing this clip, I felt prompted to let him know exactly what the facts were, and that's what I did. I was surprised by his response, but I mean, nothing surprises me around here anymore. She lied right to your face. Number one, she never spoke to my mother, or stepmother in this case. Number two, she made up a story of me crapping my pants. I'm not sure why I wrote one there. Number three, a week later, she said I was raped as a baby. Number four, she said I was raped as a baby and my mother watched. She is a flat out liar, and to cook up a story like that is one of the creepiest things I've ever heard in my life, and I do mean that. Trust her if you want. I think that's the whole comment. And then he responded. Let's see, there are three replies. Let's see here. Oh, actually, no, that's something different. Let's see. I think he responded to me. Let's see. I'm sorry that happened to you, and it's not okay at all to do that at all. I was not aware of any of the issues y'all are or were in. If I had known, I would have said something the same way I said. The same way I said what I said last night. No child should be a joke. Let's see. I hope truly that if that is your story, respectfully, because I'm not sure if you were saying it did happen or it didn't. It did. It did not. I don't think it makes a difference at this time because she's already put the image, non-consensual image in everyone's head of that happening to a baby. That's something people don't realize. Like, I don't know how your brains work out there, guys, but when I hear something like that, inevitably you get an image of that. I mean, that's just what human beings do. So she non-consensually put that in everyone's head. That's what she does. She's an evil person. Let's see. Didn't know if it happened or not. And you went through that horrible situation that you find a healing because it is painful to work through. All BS aside, my thoughts are with you. Respectable thing to say. And then this person says, at Dave the Sinner, but you stand with BJ? What does BJ have to do with this conversation at all, you fucking dusty head? I'm genuinely asking how and why you support her. It's none of your business who and why I support someone ever. What the fuck? My Legacy 777 makes you think that I have to answer any of your fucking questions. It's never gonna happen, stranger. Worry about your own friends and family and get the fuck off my nuts. BJ was and is fine with what Moon said. No, she isn't. She talked about it for over an hour last night. She is not okay with that. You're a liar. You're spreading disinformation. I know she's your friend, but she will also turn on you just like she has 200 mods. I don't think you understand the dynamic of my friendship with Brittany J. There's, if she did turn on me, that would be her. It would be her loss, but she has no reason to do that. I'm not a moderator of hers that's in mod chats or I don't have any prospect of turning on her for any reason. I just became friends with her because she was being piled on, and the woman that I've been talking about this live stream collected a video of her half-dressed child and used it against her. To me, that's criminal. If you're okay with that, my legacy, then you can eat a fat bag of dicks as well. I know she's your friend, Unsee. I'm not attacking you. No, you're just spreading misinformation. So a big fat thumbs down to that. I'm not attacking you. I really want to know about who you are supporting. Don't fucking worry about who I support. Obviously, I wouldn't support you, and obviously, you don't support me. It's that simple. So I thought that would be, at least worth looking at. Just to give full context. Hopefully, he understands what I'm saying now. It doesn't matter if it happened or not. The fact that she's saying shit like that is fucking insane. I think we can all agree on that. I mean, if you haven't drank from the poo-poo chair, you understand. All right, let me just pull up. What we got here? Now, let's hear what she had to say. This is when it gets insane. Of course, this happened, again, way back in May. And sorry, guys, if I missed anybody coming in. I see Blue Lazarus here. PJ. Hey, good to see you, Boston. Is this live from today? The live of Elevated Truth was 10 hours ago, so late last night. Chronicle says, PJ, I have a lot of telling to do. I need time, but can show pretty easily. Don't show them anything, Shady. I heard what she was saying about you. Did I finish that story? So Shady posts that her local animal shelter, is having difficult times financially, and they do great work in her community. And fucking old Fuzzy Nuts over there, of course, calls her a grifter and B Tim's in the background, saying, "Why don't you just show the shelter's link?" Listen, she just said it was local to her. She fuckers where she lives because that's why, dude. It's really that simple. You don't have to believe her, QB. I know you want to discredit her much the same way you try to discredit me, but those days are over. No more, bitch. No more. I'll go live 3 times a day and chant down all the bullshit you contrive. All right, let me share this. Just calls this, again, trigger warning, guys. This is some really rough shit. Really rough. JP at the bottom, Barbecue Lady, and fucking boss hog.
Of course I would be mad.
I would never.
Of course I would be mad.
I
and
would never
everybody
sit with
did.
the motherfucker that said that shit. But y'all are
Everybody did.
fucking funny in the goddamn comments. Like I'm not gonna fucking be irritated. Fuck out of here with that.
Everybody stood with you when that happened, and you know that.
And
You
it's
can't
still
even
going
say
on. It just went on 2 days ago.
right, but
Give you context, she's upset that I shared a police report that reflects that she's a terrible mother. It reflects that she threatens to beat up pregnant women. That's what she's upset about. So she had to come up with something quick to discredit me. And boy, was it a sick fucking story she came up with. JP, thanks for standing up to this fucking monster. I'm not allowed on that panel. Not that I would go anyways. I don't need hepatitis in my life.
right, but how the fuck are we supposed to know that if it's not happening in places where we're seeing it? How are we supposed
Girl,
to know?
bye. You're all over the place. You already know what it is. You know.
What do you mean?
already know.
Who did it? Who put a new police report out? Who did it?
It's not a new police report. It's the same one fucking shit pants has been putting the fuck out.
Okay, so who put it out?
And one of your
See, the thing about what she says about me, it's untrue. What I say about her has been proven with receipts. Bulletproof receipts, if you will.
fucking things. What was one of your issues? Was I used his essay against him? No, the fuck I didn't. Not
feel
one
like-
time did I ever use it against him.
Already the context is, in her mind, she's trying to convince everybody that something did happen to me as a child when it did not. So her just saying, you're trying to say I used his essay against him. Well, just making the story up, you sick fuck, is bad enough. And yes, of course, you weaponized your own make-believe story. Hey, Queen Bee, what the fuck is wrong with your brain that makes you think something like that up? Like all the insults in the world that you can say about somebody or all the discrediting you can do. Do you think that victims of SA are weak in some way? Because that's basically what you're telling people. My body is weak and my mind is weak because I was hurt as a child. Could you imagine? Like how many people in your chat lived through the most traumatic experiences in their life? Don't you think this triggers them? I know it does. You're a sick person that has no respect for any other people. And I know why that is. It's because you don't have respect for yourself.
What I
feel like
said
it
was
weaponized.
he should have more compassion for Clue's fucking daughter, being he went through the
Never once have I talked about Clue's family. Not directly, not at all. I just said Clue's a creepy bitch and her ex-husband's a pedo. I didn't even know who his victims were until she jumped up on the QB's panel and fucking told her own story. And I still, since then, have not discussed it. That's none of my business.
through the shit, then he fucking does.
Right,
I didn't
feel
use it
like
against him. I've never used the shit against him.
I feel like it was weaponized.
Just making it up is what do you? I've never used this shit against him. Do you believe yourself stupid? Because it's unbelievable what you're saying.
And that's my prerogative to feel that way.
You
As
can feel like
I feel like that was weaponizing somebody's essay, somebody's traumatic experience. Because I don't even want to say essay. I feel like it was weaponizing somebody's traumatic experience.
You know what? I feel like that too.
JP's on point here.
I do. I feel like he weaponized it, and I have no idea why, because he should understand. He went through it.
I never weaponized anyone's essay. That's not only is it offensive, but it's absolutely disturbing. If I did such a thing, Miss Piggy, go ahead and get the receipts. I'll be waiting.
Too, allegedly.
Right, but
According to his stepmom.
you guys
So how the
both
fuck
did.
can you go through like that, but you can drag the fucking piss out of a goddamn child who's not even on this?
I've never dragged the piss out of any children. Again, her words are so fucking disturbing. Show some receipts of me dragging a child, dude. What are you talking about? Everything you say is a lie, dude. And you always have to sprinkle in violent words like drag or snatch. I see you. Every time I go live, another handful of people see you. Your days are fucking numbered on YouTube. Go head over to Rumble where you belong. Good luck. Actually, I don't wish you good luck. I wish you a miserable existence for the rest of your life. And I don't give a fuck, dude.
On this fucking platform as a 50-year-old grown-ass man fucking drunk.
Right. It's
Let me clear that up. I'm turning 48 next month, so let's not age me there, dumpster girl. And actually, when you refer to me, you should call me sir, bitch. As far as me being drunk, there's no secret that I'm recovering from alcoholism. I've made no secret about that. Am I always successful? Have I faltered? Absolutely. But guess what I do? I keep trying to do better. I keep trying to find new ways to cope with the urge to drink. And I've been doing a really good job at it. And that terrifies you people because you realize, oh my God, there are people out there that can actually have success improving themselves. Meanwhile, you're sitting around in a poo-poo chair just making up the most insane stories, pretending that you won something.
Right, it's gross. It's gross when people do that shit, and it's gross to turn it around and say you shouldn't have done that because of this. Like you
Well,
could
it's a
have
good
just
thing
said,
I didn't, because I very well could have. I could go on and rag all fucking day. Maybe that's why he shit his pants, because his asshole's loose, right?
I shit my pants because my asshole's loose. Again, she's implying that my body is broken for being attacked as a baby. Now, there's a part after this. I didn't have time to find the clip because I was, kind of rushing around to get ready for this. She doubled down on this a couple days later. I'll find the clip and post it. What she said in doubling down was, not only did this happen to me, but my biological mother let it happen and watched while it happened. It just kept getting worse. And she's never apologized. Last night was the only time I even heard her take any kind of accountability for that, dude. Sorry for the shovel noises. I'm not sure what's happening outside.
I could weaponize it all day, every
Come
day.
on.
But I fucking
Come on.
don't.
That's
Exactly. Come on. That's weapon.
You can weaponize a story that you just made up.
Weaponize it. I could go on and rag.
It's gross when people do that shit, and it's gross to turn it around and say you shouldn't have done that because of this. Like you
Well,
could
it's a
have
good
just
thing
said,
I didn't, because I very well could have. I could go on and rag all fucking day. Maybe that's why he shit his pants, because his asshole's loose, right? I could weaponize it all day, every day.
Come on.
That's like punching someone in the face and saying, I could punch you. Well, you just did, you fucking maniac. Also, not to make light of this, but why does every situation with her come back to shit and assholes? It's really disturbing. Like, what's going on with your fucking butt, lady, that you have to, this is where it all comes from. She has a whole fantasy in her head about me being hurt as a child. Go ahead and send her some money, dude. Support that. Support that if you want. How many victims are in her chat, dude? Probably half of them. Probably half of the people in her chat experienced some type of trauma. Of course she did that on purpose. I didn't do it. If I were going to do it, I would do it this way. That's you doing it, you stupid asshole. I don't know how the fuck people fall for this shit, man. I see right through it. I see right through the crack smoke and see the reality, man. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know, Shady. I misunderstood what you were talking about. And I'm not going to be talking about this anymore today. I got a lot of messages about this. Like, she gets physical pleasure off of hearing people talk about shit like this. The same way us normal people get from like something enjoyable in life. I'll just put it that way. Unsubscribe from this woman.
Come on.
But I fucking
Come on.
don't.
That's fucked
Exactly.
up.
Come on. That's weaponizing it right there. That would be fucking weaponizing it.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, fucking right it is. That would be weaponizing it. There's an example for you. But for me to say he should have compassion towards a child that went through it.
I have nothing but compassion for victims of any kind of violence, whether it be sexual or domestic. I have nothing but compassion for people that have been hurt and are dealing with it. Your whole narrative is false. I've never attacked any child and exploited what happened to them. That's what you people fucking do at the Hive. That's what Cluminati does. That's what Elevated Truth does. I'm not like you people. That's why you're working so hard to try to get rid of me, to discredit me. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. I'm just getting started. People are paying attention now. So long as I can stay sober and not embarrass myself on a live stream, you people are fucked. What a great motivator. What a great motivator.
That's not fucking weaponizing it.
My reasons for leaving were my reasons for leaving. And clearly 6 weeks later, you're still on it. I don't get it.
No, I'm not still on it. I'm fucking still messages of you talking shit
Who's talking shit?
about a fucking post that was allegedly made of my
Where?
Discord doxing you out over a fucking tanning bed, which
Nobody
was what?
said that.
You fuck-
You hear her voice, right? That part had nothing to do with me, but you hear her voice, right? Now, does that sound like the same person that was trying to humble herself on Elevated Truth's live stream last night? And this is that's just a 2-minute clip. This has been going on for months, dude. Shitty pants. Oh, this guy's shitty. Every time you motherfuckers put that in a chat, you're just perpetuating the narrative that a crackhead made up about a stranger, a fucking stranger from the internet being raped as a baby. Now that's it. I'm done saying it. I hope everybody understands where this came from. And there's no wiggle room. There's no two sides of this. It is exactly what the fuck I'm saying it is. It brings me no joy to even repeat these fucking words. But, she's on damage control. And she even admitted over there, I don't even remember what I said. Dude, if you're having cognitive issues, that's not my fucking concern. For real. It's no surprise to me that you don't even remember how to tie your shoes, you fucking monster. All right, let's chill out for a minute. Psychological warfare. It didn't work. I mean, I hate to keep mentioning that I'm a Marine, but I'm trained to deal with fucking people like this. Enemies. Green, she's not a good listener. No. Blue says, stay the hell away from children, Queen Tick. You are the kind we warned them about. She certainly is. Thank you so much, Kansas City. That's kind of you to say. Yes. Another day. Every day I wake up, I'm trying not to keep track of each individual day. I'm just marking weeks and months. But I'm well on my way. This clip, one of many, to break down every nuance from every angle and have an open conversation about would take hours. It's so disturbing. Yeah, and of course she buries this in the middle of an 8-hour stream. This is just a prime example of exactly how this woman lives her life. Hey, Burnt Toast, how do you feel about that? Pretty good, huh? Fucking monster. She is so disgusting. I agree with that. Chronicle says, I didn't get money like that to tally up Sinner. I appreciate everything, but was talking about the lawsuit. Okay, perfect. I know she was calling you a grifter and she can eat a fat bag of dicks on that. Excuse my language. She did that on purpose. Yes, she did. White trash. I mean, never been a clearer example of white trash. Deanna M says, hi, Sinner. I was just going to listen in today, but I subbed up so I can say congrats on being sober and working on that. Thank you so much, Deanna M. And I do want to just make this, I do appreciate the kind words, and this is not directed at you, Deanna, but let's not hold me up and make me an example of a sober person in recovery, because that's way too much pressure. Part of what fucked me up last time I drank is like feeling the pressure of so many people counting on me to stay sober. With all due respect to everyone, I'm not doing it for them. I'm doing it for myself. I hope that makes sense. But I do appreciate the kind words. Just don't turn on me if I falter, because I'm just human. That's kind of what I'm trying to tell you guys. Don't be disappointed in a stranger. I'm still going to try no matter what. Ninja says, and then with peals of laughter on multiple streams and multiple people expanding on lies. So in Pearls of Laughter, this is not the only time it's been brought up. No, this is just one example. This has been going on for months. Like I said, this is May, and the most clear example, precise example I can show you. But shitty pants, you name it. There's been graphics made of me. They're just evil people. I mean, let's see. Grain says, let's see. Chief Raucous True Crime Truth Time. One time says, close your eyes and listen to QB. Doesn't she sound like Large Marge from Pee-wee's Big Adventure? She does. I've heard that said before, yes. And let me catch up in chat. I realize I'm a couple minutes behind. Sinner never spoke on Clue's kid, and that's a very important component of her whole narrative, is that the reason she feels so comfortable making stories up about me, or as she says, telling the story that my stepmother told her, is because she's pushing this narrative that I've attacked a kid. And what I did is I made a video pointing out who Clue's ex-husband is. I never knew and should have never known. It's an unknowable thing to know who a pedophile's victims were. The only reason any of us know that is because Clue is a disgusting person and exploited her own family by talking about it. And then she passed the baton to the Hive and they ran the same narrative. I would never do something like that, ever. Blackout drunk, completely sober. It would never, listen, never. Where I haven't experienced those type of traumas in my own life, plenty of people I know have. It would be disrespectful to them if I were to do something like that. I would also urge you to show a receipt for that, Rebecca Turner. I bet you can't. I know you can't. Because that's not who I am as a person. No matter what you're not going to squeeze orange juice on my leg and convince me that I'm a fucking orange, dude. Let's see. Faye says they are the cancer of YouTube. That's a good way to put it. I tend to agree with you. Hey, Joan Bradley, thank you so much for being here. So Sinner, she is gross, but she is triggered. She is really with them, with all them subscribers. She could be doing anything else, but she gets angry at you. Well, I understand. Look, if I was her, I wouldn't like me either. I mean, I'm really dangerous to her narrative. I have no problem saying exactly what it is. I'm the madman that will pull a FOIA report and show everyone that she's a fucking liar. I realize that's polarizing. Expect more in the future. I'm not going to change how I do shit or how I prove my points, because without those receipts, I just seem like a fucking crazy person yelling into the abyss. I'm not that. I'm not that. No matter how hard she wants me to be that, too bad. She lost again. Lisa, thanks for being here. Ninja says, her get out the word is could. Yeah, I could do that. That justifies everything. I could. No regard or awareness of what that all implies. And it came out of nowhere without a single second of hesitation. Exactly right. I want the people that send her money to listen to what I'm saying. You don't have to like me. To be honest with you, if I were you and I were her friend or I supported her financially, I wouldn't like me either. But don't have some respect for yourself and understand the truth. Knock it off with the shitty pants thing. There's never been a receipt proving that, because it didn't happen. I'm all up for a good fart joke. And if it would have just stayed there that this guy shit himself, okay, sure, whatever that means. But then it just progressed because she realized it wasn't having the effect on me. I kept going. I wouldn't back down. I'm not going to back down. I would be foolish to back down. She's the one that backs down, along with her lawyer. Remember, she's going to save the universe from BHB? She quit. She cowered it out because you tell me why. It's a mystery to me. I mean, what's the theories? She's not only a narcotics addict, but she's also addicted to gambling. It's very easy to gamble away $200,000. As insane as that sounds, totally possible. Let me get the proof on that, and I'll be back. I can't prove it now, so again, it's just speculation, but it really does add up. She said on her live stream, which we're going to review here yesterday, that $30,000 more than I would have won. What's the hesitation then? Why would you prohibit yourself from actually winning a court case when you could? Did you not have the money? Are you out of money? Are you fucking broke, lady? Because I saw you get $3,000 in super chats yesterday with a thumbnail that says we won. First of all, who's we? Secondly, you lost. You lost. You did not accomplish your mission. If your goal was to make it to the top of the mountain, you didn't even make it halfway up. Don't take the victory lap. Don't take the glorious photo of yourself on the top of the mountain, because not only did you not make it to the top of that mountain, but you're never going to. You're too lazy. You're too stupid. And the only way you would get there is if there's a shortcut. There are no shortcuts to victory. Pay attention to what I'm doing right now, and you'll understand. In other words, lady, again this morning, it's about 10 o'clock in the morning there, you're taking yet another L. Bummer, dude. Let's see, the longer you stay sober, the more it pisses them off. I know, and what a crazy thing, dude, to wish harm upon somebody that you don't even know. Sinner, I hope every day is going great. I feel great this morning, I tell you that. I might even try to fish later this afternoon if I can fit it in. She went up there and tried. JP tried, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you guys know the history with me and JP, but when she was, more susceptible to the Kool-Aid at the Hive, she and I clashed. Man, we said terrible things about each other. But most normal people come to their senses and move on. It's just what it is. And more recently, she's saying more commonsensical things. I think, I believe she came to her senses, man. I'm not surprised. A normal person would. The way the people at the Hive really just stick to their narrative, even when they're wrong. It's like, how could they not see how fucking foolish they look? I mean, what is going on in this world? But it's okay. It's okay. You guys can sit over there and say and do whatever you want, and I'll be right here to correct you. I've got no problem with that. Let's see. I bet she had a migraine. I'm not sure what you mean. When they brought all that shit up about DV, she made me remember my shit. I'm sorry, Michelle. I mean, that's what it is. She knows. I mean, she knows what she's doing. In some ways, she's the dumbest person in the room. In other ways, she's cool and calculated. She insulates herself with people that just agree with her and give her proper ways to say things that are going to be more biting and more scathing against people that speak out against her. I told her from the very beginning, you're going to fucking regret fucking with me the way you are. She can sit over there and make up stories about how the beef between her and I started and how I ruined my friend's channel. All roads go back to her. If she didn't start none, there wouldn't be none. And everybody knows that. She knows it herself. That's why she's so desperate to come up with these false scenarios and call me a baby stalker and say all this other crazy shit. None of that is true. If any of it was true, don't you think she would be showing those receipts the way I show receipts? I promise you that's the way it would be. All right, 10 minutes behind checks. Let me catch up. Just like a CPS caller doesn't remember what she said. How convenient. Exactly right. I didn't see what Summer said. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get the context in the chat here. Legally Blonde, why would the long troll do that? Oh, I missed the first part of that shit. Patricia says, for her to even attempt to backpedal shows how threatened she feels. She sees Sinner taking her down in the near future, in my opinion. And I am going to do that, and I'm going to do it the fair and legal way. I don't have to make up stories about her. I don't have to falsely strike her channel. All I have to do whenever she lies is to come on and tell you guys the truth. That's it. That's what's going to take her down. It's her. It's her inability to control her impulses, her thirst for bags of money and perceived power. I don't care how much money she has. She's still a terrible person. She doesn't have love in her life, so she supplements it with cash and people that will just kiss her fucking ass. Kiss the poo-poo chair, so to speak. I mean, if anybody can prove what I'm saying to be untrue, I'm up for the debate. You better come correct, and you better bring a snack. Good morning, Deb. Good to see you. Cheese, KCG emailed you. Joan Bradley says, do they know QB has a past and no room to go so low to our Marine? I am grateful for your service. My dad was a Marine. Semper Fi. And thank you for your service. I know many times a service member gets the credit, but their family's serving too. Believe me. Blue says, destabilizing on purpose. Exactly. Burnt Toast only cares about money. Yeah, and she wants to be perceived as a classy, well-spoken woman. She's not. If what she says is true and she's a Native American woman, she's a Native American woman that sits with rotund racists that want to send black people back to Africa with a PayPal fund. Burnt Toast, don't you think that's just an inherently inappropriate conflict of interest? You probably don't. You probably don't, because you're just as bad as QB. You're able to complete sentences so everyone overlooks it. You're a penny counter, you're an accountant, and you're an accomplice to a con man. Good luck with that. What do you always say, Burnt Toast? I love that for you. And yes, tips are appreciated. Thank you so much. Like I said, I didn't want to set a super chat goal with content like I'm talking about today. That would have been inappropriate, and I don't want to be perceived as stingy, because I'm not, or as greedy, as it were. Courtney W, thanks so much for being here. Your impression of Queen Beast is impeccable. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, baby? I've had to listen to her for years talk shit on me. So, I mean, if you did the same, you'd have an equal impressive impression. I promise you. If you do anything long enough and you don't get better at it, then do something else. Let's see, Joan Bradley says, Sinner, I'm never leaving over what you're not. Wait, I'm never leaving over that you're not a liar. I don't know how to stand. It's really awful. I don't know how you stand. It is really awful. I'm not sure I completely understand that, Joan, but I'm not sure if I'm hard-headed or just crazy, because any normal person would have backed down. That's another reason that I'm friendly with Brittany J, is because, like, her tenacity and her ability to not back down from this people, it's something that I respect, because it's the only way things change. If she was able to do to me what she does to everyone else, and that is scare them off, threaten them, menace them. I mean, just the fact that she's calling my family to try to control shit tells you right away that I may be the biggest threat to her and her con here on YouTube. And I have no problem with that. I would much rather talk about other things. But hey, I had a stated goal here, and I'm well on my way. If 5 people unsubscribed from her today, and those same 5 people stop sending her money, then my job today is done when it comes to YouTube. Let's see. Deanna M says, I've always tried to be positive for those working through it. Speedy Go Cheese. I have no idea what that's talking about. I'm a bit behind in chat, so let me catch up. I'm just going to scoot ahead. Joan says, Sinner, you're the first I've ever seen give giveaways, and you have drama with a great heart. It says something about your character. Yeah, well, I mean, listen, if I make, let's say, if I make $800-900 in a month on YouTube, that surprises me, and it greatly supplements my income. I'm not a wealthy man. I work hard for my money. I create paintings, and I try to sell them for a living. Trust me, there are some thin days. So I know the benefit. I know the value of $25. I know the value of $30. I can survive off of $30 for 2, maybe 3 days if I'm good with it. So I mean, I just want to give back. So many people have been generous to me, and the support is consistent. So I truly am thankful. It's not some kind of PR stunt. It's nothing like that. And thanks for noticing. I do appreciate that. They redact minors' names from FOIA reports. Exactly right. So they aren't exposed. So how would Sinner know? But here's the thing. I never even FOIA'd her ex-husband. I had no need to do that. I just read newspaper articles. Of course, there's not going to be names of his victims. They did name his victims. Well, he was actually guilty of a physical attack on the child. And then months or a year later, then he was found with a hard drive full of inappropriate photographs of children. Inappropriate is an understatement, to say the least. Despicable, evil images of children, ranging between the ages of 18 months and 11 years old, or 18 months and 7 years old. In any case, dude, the most disturbing shit you can imagine. I would have no way to know who that man's victims were. That wasn't my interest at all. Let's see. So should we hold her chat and mods responsible for being in her chat while she's talking like this? They cheer it on. Curious says, posted this earlier. She was basically saying anyone who was essayed is defective. God, man. Which is an insult to anyone who have worked hard to survive that. It's very triggering to survivors. Yes, it is. Queen Bella, thanks so much for being here. Hope you're having a great morning. It says, people who make accusations without receipts, a suspicion isn't facts. Hypocrites. Boston says, Shayna, funny thing, I don't even know who was there because we don't follow them. Exactly. Marcos says, she didn't want to show her money. She didn't want to have her deposition showed or discovery showed. It's all going to be public here. Trust me. I'll get my hands on it and I'll read it. Maybe I'll have a friend up and we'll have a dramatic reading of it, like the bad guys do. Except we'll be telling the truth. It'll be way more fun when you're telling the truth. She makes let's see. She didn't want to show her money. She makes, and the videos she did on Betty, according to Betty this morning. That's exactly right. I mean, I just assumed that Betty already had her hands on all the videos, even though, she's good at hiding shit behind $100 paywall or whatever the fuck she does. I just assumed that Betty has a team of people, much the same way that maybe one of my moderators or someone that's always in my chat is watching what someone that we never watch around here. They're more adventurous and they go into the murky waters and they let me know. I get a clip from them. I get a timestamp from them. I'm sure the same happens with Betty. She has fucking 100,000 subscribers or something. Come on. So she's got everything. I feel confident that she doesn't have anything. And if she doesn't and she needs something, holler at your boy because I might have it. I need an external hard drive myself at this point. Shani says, Boston, we aren't the obsessed ones. No. Queen Bee sounds like Large Marge from Pee-wee's Big Adventure. I agree. Dinah Do says, and SA victims aren't victims to me. They are survivors, warriors, because they have been going through an eternal battle since the SA happened. So QB, stop disrespecting and belittling people. Well, I think that's a big ask. I don't think she's ever going to stop disrespecting or belittling people. And I'll tell you exactly why. It's impossible for a person to respect another person unless they respect themselves. It just is. They can fake it for a while, but actual genuine respect for mankind or your fellow humans, it's not genuinely and authentically possible unless you respect yourself. She's a disrespectful person because she's not really respected. So it's all projection. This whole pretend scenario where she's the all-knowing and all better than everyone, it's never going to work. It's another failure. So Michelle says, I really think a lot of people that give money want to be noticed in her chats and to be closer to the creator. And that's parasocial fucking slip and slide. But you're not wrong. The last one, y'all, JP, give her utter respect, leaving the hive and going solo. Look, I do give her props from that. All the flowers to her. And she was getting eaten up in that chat. I'm sorry I didn't record with the chat, but that's the best I can do. She was being called a traitor, a liar, a backstabber, a simp for sinner, like all the worst things. Dinah says, my talk to text is sucking this morning. Sorry, guys. It's forgetting words. Don't worry about it. I got you. Queen Bella says, people need to figure things out on their own. Can't see the forest through the trees. Yep. And all I can do is present the facts the best I can. Let's see. Patricia says, to foolish folk, foolishness is the norm. That's why they continue with it. Exactly. He says, cold and calculated. I know this triggers cheese just like it triggers a lot of people, so I do apologize for that. Nothing about that broad is cool. Not one single thing. I agree, man. It's terrible what she does. Let's see. She likes to guilt people. Has anyone ever heard of Jonestown? Yeah, of course. They have to use many different kinds of manipulation to keep you engaged and keep that money rolling in. That's exactly right. Sarah Beth, thanks so much. Says, Sinner, did you see Karma release a 25-minute video minutes ago? I haven't clicked on it. Yeah, she's the person that has been calling my mother the most. Like a perfect stranger to me that pretends that she knows me. She ridicules my having difficulty with drinking. She calls my friend Headstones someone who is bad for children as she works as a high school teacher. She's a defamer and a demon of a person. Maybe we should review it. I don't even want to give her a view, man. I really don't, but let's have a look. Let me guess. That rotten bitch. Oh, did you clip me being drunk? I'm not going to give her the time, and I suggest none of you do either. She's a fucking useless bitch from the pits of hell. And one of Queen Bee's moderators. Working double hard, working triple hard for the devil. Donadu says it gets worse and worse. At the end, as you see it burning down, and usually want to go out in a bang, not a whimper. Not saying she'll do all that, just saying look at the moves and techniques. I'm ready for anything these people bring at me. I mean, they've been trying for 2 years unsuccessfully. Narco says, Shayna, what? The reason why B didn't continue with the lawsuit with Betty is because she wanted the videos lives be made on her. Also, BHB wanted to know how much money she was. Exactly right. I think that's what she was doing, is trying to not disclose how much money she conned out of everybody. Dude, that's exactly what it is, man. What the fuck? We're never going to see that. Burnt Toast is going to go live on Thursday, and instead of showing the receipts or celebrating a victory, she's going to attack me because I'm still public enemy number one to the hive. The truth, the most damaging thing to a liar is the truth. That's what it is. I'm not greedy. I'm not. Reread it, knobhead. Well, since we're calling each other names, I'm just not going to reread it. So, ha ha ha. I win. Let's see. Joan Bradley says, it's speak to text. I need to check before I send. Sorry. Oh, no worries. I'm used to it. I can typically speak typonese if I take my time. I meant how do you stand her harassing you? I don't have a choice. I mean, the thing is, she wants me to back out or run away and be scared. I'm just simply not that guy. I mean, and trust me, man, the fact that I don't back down has gotten me in a lot of trouble. Sometimes it is good to bow out. This isn't one of those scenarios. Different circumstances for everything. Kimberly K1, thanks for being here again. It says, there can't be that many people who believe all the BS with QB. It's the drama. Some love to be involved in drama. Well, that's exactly it. Everybody loves a good dumpster fire. But when it comes to her saying such egregious things and making up stories about babies and shit, dude, what? That should be the straw that breaks the grifter's back, in my opinion. But, you know, they're so invested financially, emotionally. It's disturbing. Let's see. Fuck me, sleep patterns. I'm gonna. Okay, now I'm being serious. I used to do night shifts for 8 years and only getting 20 hours sleep a week. Oh my god, and it really fucked me up. I walked out and boss confronted me. Oh no. Well, don't get yourself in trouble. If you don't know, Limey is one of the hardest working people around. They're always going to work or coming from work. It's the thing. All right, let me get caught up in chat because I'm doing pretty good. We got your back, Patricia. I missed that comment. Donna Do says, well, hell, I see Sinner. For one, I wouldn't have released the names, and two, it's the newspaper clippings. Peeps, come on. That's all I knew until she was just like, my baby. What the fuck? How would I know that? What? I would never make an assumption like that. How would I? I don't know how sickos fucking operate, dude. Let's see here. Haunting Hope, thank you so much for being here. Every time I hear her voice, I have flashbacks of my rock bottom in the county jail listening to my cellmate talk through the toilet. Oh my god. I'm glad you survived that. Limey's got to go shopping for baked beans. My kid wants them for a snack later. That's awesome. They sell the little cans, the snack version. Oh, thank you, folks. Feels so good to see these comments. I'm not sure. I missed something, but you know we got your back here, Patricia. Limey, when he craves beans, stuff him. Oh no. Beans, the magical fruit. Sorry, they're not as good as they were last week. I do have to run and get another cup of coffee and use the bathroom really quick. Please forgive me. Don't go anywhere. We're going to pull up a couple things to have a look at it. I'll be back, as they said on the dating game, 2 and 2. While you wait, I'm going to play another Damn Atlas song. Damn it, sorry guys, it's taking me longer to pull this song up, so bear with me. I gotta remember the name of the song. I think it's Quit. Sorry. I can't remember the name of the fucking song. Give me 1 second. Bear with me. Thanks for being here, everyone. Hit the thumbs up. Maybe we'll look at No Where I Hangers video, but we're definitely going to review and laugh at QB having a pretend victory lap. That's one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life. Let's see. I just listened to it this morning because I debated on whether or not to use that song or... I can't remember the name. Keep Quiet. That's the name of it. Because, you know, they're trying to keep me quiet, right? The lyrics of this song are pretty relevant to the current situation. Maybe you understand. All right, I got it. I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. Thanks so much for your patience.
Wake up. Wake up. Ain't gonna tell you I changed. Darkness, you can't take my life. Darkness, you can't take my life. My truth, my love, I fight against things that's unseen. Fight against me, I never say more than necessary. Trickery, devilry, misery. Fuck the shit, it's so slippery. Fuck all the hearsay and fuck what the sheep say. Fuck all the naysayers, yeah, I know where they stay. You fell asleep and I tried to wake you up. I went away and returned from Exodus. Try to make me keep quiet. Try to make me keep quiet. But the devil can't fuck with me. No evil may triumph over me. Keep the rumors to yourself. Drown and I won't ask for help. Keep the rumors to yourself. Drown and I won't ask for help. Don't need your validation. Fucking congratulations. And why adulation? It's a new day. And with that I got a new faith. Walk around the city, all you bitches two-faced. And I'm still doing lovely, I still love me. Went through hell and back, only God can judge me. I ain't going quietly into the night without a fight. This is my fight, my right to live. Say this is my fight, my right to live. My right to love, my right to truth. Who are you to judge? Only God above. No man may triumph over me. I was a sacrificial lamb. Don't give a damn, your castle's made of sand. Throwing stones just too high to hand. Witnessing the fall and the rise of man. Keep the rumors to yourself. Drown and I won't ask for help. Keep the rumors to yourself.
Man, shout out my Keurig. That was perfect timing. All right. Sorry about that, guys. When you gotta go, you gotta go. What are we talking about in chat here? Oh, damn it. I left the fucking blues music on behind the song. My bad. I swear I'll get better at this. Let's scroll up. It looks like I missed some people. Pookie's in the house. Ignore Karma. Yeah, she's not worth it. No, who calls themselves no wire hangers? I mean, if that's not a red flag, I don't know what is. Hi, I like to hang out around true crime and missing children, and I call myself no wire hangers. I will say this, and then I don't have much else to say about her. I don't know what this world did to that woman to make her obsess over me the way she does. I do realize that, I guess if you've lived a rough life and have been a victim or whatever yourself, maybe the tone of my voice triggers something that happened to them, but I've never hurt anyone, and I certainly have never hurt her. She is a manic simp for Queen Bee, her moderator, in fact, also a moderator for Burnt Toast. Is there any surprise that she's going to do just like they do to try to discredit the facts that I have to say? That's really what it is. It's of no consequence. All I ask from her, and she doesn't seem to understand this, is to stop trying to invade my family's peace. Because something that I say here on the internet does not justify calling my family. I don't care what you say about it. You can call me homeless. You can run a narrative that I pretend to be in the Marines. All of that, it's all fucking nonsense coming from a mentally ill woman. You can have all of that. I don't even give a fuck. It doesn't make any difference to who I am in real life. Just leave my family out of it. It's against the rules. You're breaking the rules. You lost the argument against me, so now you're trying to take it to a next level. It's creepy and it's disturbing. Each time you do it, I'm going to call you out for it. Your sobriety is about you, but if you fall, we're here for you. It doesn't mean you were a fuck up or bad just because you get stupid. We got work to do. Absolutely. I appreciate that, Donnie Do. And I'll be straight with you. Most days I don't even have an urge to drink at all. I think I honestly believe that they're trying to trigger me into drinking. That's not how it works, stupid. I would have to have respect for any of you zombies to come at me for that to happen. And I just unequivocally do not. You're not respectable people. Thus, I don't respect you. So, Faye says, I wish Jesus gives them a glimpse of light in their heart and let them deal with themselves. Look, you have to pray for your enemies too. It's not easy, but you got to do that. Sinner, sorry about that, Sinner. I love you, man. I know. I very much appreciate you. You're strong and you can do what you want. You got this. They got high all day on panel. Yeah. All right, let me pull up. What's up, Good Trouble? Good to see you. I don't know how long you were blocked here, but I was looking for someone else that said they were blocked, and I saw you in there, and I'm like, wait a minute. This is the same Good Trouble I see in Emmy's chat, too. She should not be blocked here. It was acceptable. Okay, thanks, Green. Queen Bella, please hit the thumbs up. Yes, thank you so much for that, Queen Bella, and reminding me. And if you made it this far, an hour and 59 minutes in on a replay, hashtag replay. Thanks for being here. I do appreciate it. I think what's going to happen now in the next couple of weeks, inevitably, is going to be another push to try to cancel me. They're going to regurgitate anything negative about me or anything negative that I've ever said in the last forever. And it's nothing new, because unlike Rebecca, there's no new docket. There's no new trouble. There's no new crazy thing that's socially unacceptable that I said. They're just going to try to regurgitate, repackage the same old bullshit. So expect that. And when you see this shit out there, understand that that's exactly what they're doing. Unlike Queen Bee, who lives a perpetual fucking life of violence, anytime that I've been in trouble, never for violence. Anytime I've been in trouble, I was embarrassed by it. I was humiliated by it. I made it right. I took accountability, and I moved on to try to be a better person. I've done that. I've become a better person for any trouble I've gotten into. And that is so fucking intimidating to these people that their brains can't handle it. Let's see. Good Trouble says, God, that was funny for 15 minutes. I could stand it. She says, Burnt Toast is all about diversions. She'll be on her A game Thursday, I guarantee. I know. Let's see if she pivots away from thousands of people wanting to see those receipts just to attack me. Public enemy number one. Go ahead, bitch. I don't give a fuck. All you're gonna do is give me content. Oh, sorry for the slurping. God, this Green Mountain coffee is so good. I can't even tell you. Patricia says, yeah, QB is a top of the pile trauma dealer. Ooh, I know that's right. I like the lyrics, so perfect. Thank you, Lindsay Rose. Not my favorite rapper, but very relevant. Gina Marie is in the house. I hope you're well. I'm glad if you're just coming in, Gina. I'm glad because the first half of this wasn't not too many jokes in there, but I got some for you. I'm gonna pull up her live stream from her her victory lap, so to speak. If you're having a hard time finding her channel, because if you just type in Queen Bee, you get a bunch of actual bees, like real life bees. So if you can't find her channel, just search Queen Bee 5150, and you can't make this stuff up. It's the funniest shit ever. It's how her channel comes up. I can prove it. Look at this shit. Someone told me this. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay, Lindsay Rose, be right back. All right, we'll be here. Be here for a little bit longer. I am going to go live later this evening. Let's finish the month off strong with the shit talking and hopefully some jokes. I don't want this afternoon or early this evening's live stream to be about any of this serious stuff. I do apologize if anybody didn't get a fair warning to my words. Like I'm not one to say murmur or I just say what it is, and if that's going to be censored by YouTube, then so be it. Look at this, Queen Bee 5150. Oh, it's so funny, dude. What a loser. And look at her, 23.5 thousand subscribers. I've got like 3,400 subscribers, and somehow she's intimidated by me. You know what that tells me, guys? It means I'm fucking doing it right. Let's see, live stream. And if you ever want to kick, if you ever want to laugh, just look at her thumbnails. They're basically confessions. Let me see if I can. She does not know what pontification means. Stop it. Spin the lies and cry at karma. They're scam. Look at this one. It just says scam really big. Oh, we know. This is when she tries to do true crime. Look what happens to her numbers. 4.6 thousand. True crime, 5.8 thousand. Open panel, drama, 13,000. Saturday shenanigans, 10,000. Scam alert. Man, her brain is struggling to let her know that how she's living her life is wrong. Grift and giggles, lies for likes, threats for that's spelled incorrectly right there. It says triers for tips. God, man, she can't even. Whoever's making her thumbnails for her is not doing her any justice. Although she has stepped her game up just a tiny bit. But like I just said, it's not her stepping her game up. It's her simps working double hard for her. She doesn't even know how to make a fucking video, dude. If you guys don't know this about me, I was making videos for months before I even decided to go live. Because I became frustrated that my videos made people laugh and it did get my point across to some people, I was still getting lost in the crowd. I couldn't go on other people's panels because it's too easy for them to just drop me down and control the narrative, or have somebody pop up on the panel with me and just start arguing with me. You know, they use my weakness against me because I can't be flippant and I can't be like motherfuck you like right out the bat. But now I can just sit here and at my own pace with my own thoughts and my own notes here, I can get my point across. And boy, do they hate that. Let's make this a little bigger. Actually, let's see. Did she leave the chat up? Of course, she did not. She got rid of the chat. How funny is that? I do have a timestamp if this drones on for too long. Live chat. Here we go. You see it right here. Live chat replay was turned off for this video. Coward. You're a coward, Rebecca.
Yo, what's happening? What's happening, y'all? What's going on?
What's happening? Yo, what's happening? What's happening?
What is going on, y'all? Look, I don't even know what to say, y'all.
No shit, you don't know what to say. But hey, look, her intro is only 20 minutes long now. That's after a year of people criticizing her fucking 45 minutes, sometimes 50-minute intro of garbage. Fucking, I think it's like brainwashing music. I don't know what the trash is that she uses, but of course it's all free music. You notice that I'll play copyrighted songs because the AdSense for a live stream for me is far less important than having a tune that people listening to me will enjoy. We're not the same type of people.
I am glad it is over and done. This is a great fucking day. It is an amazing fucking day. I think it is a great day, and in my opinion,
it's an amazing fucking day. She stated that as fact. I could feel that. I can understand. I mean, if I were her, I'd want this to be over too. But now, how's she gonna make her grift work? Maybe she'll try to get sued by someone else. Ain't gonna be me, because I already said I'm not suing her until she's off of YouTube. Which I think, that whole Gone by June thing really shot myself in the foot. It wasn't a literal thing. If I had the ability to just delete her channel right now, I would, man. Believe me. Like I said, what I'm doing is I'm creating something here out of a block of marble. I'm chipping away. When I'm done chipping away, you guys will all see what's left behind. And hopefully that's a YouTube without this fucking animal spouting this hate to good people.
My opinion, and from what this says, we did the damn thing, man. We fought this motherfucker hard. I'm telling
you, we fought this motherfucker hard, and then we quit. And then you quit. What you are, Miss Turner, is a fucking quitter.
You, we did. We sure did. Y'all, this was 2.5 years of bullshit. A whole frivolous lawsuit. Not one, but two.
It's your bullshit, stupid. What you created, stupid, and you did it to make money. You accomplished one mission. You made a lot of fucking filthy money, but you didn't win anything. Grifter, con man. What's up, Joe? Good to see you.
One, but two. Not one, but two. And an amended one, too. Yes. Dismissed with prejudice. And it's done and over with. All of them are dismissed with prejudice.
In case you weren't here yesterday for my live stream, I'll show you what happened. Because they're lying to everyone and saying they won. This is a screenshot from the docket of her lawyer submitting and bowing out of the case. This happened last week. I think exactly a week, or no, 5 days. 5 days ago, 6 days ago at this time. Joint stipulation for dismissal and order filed by Jonathan Phillips. Jonathan Phillips is her lawyer. Pretty good lawyer from what I can tell. It seems like he was pretty much done trying to defend this fucking pig of a human being. Maybe he saw her YouTube channel. He's like, all right, that's enough. But he was the one, not BHB. He was the one, her lawyer, that took it to the judge and said, okay, we're ready to bow out now. When he said we're ready to bow out, he meant him and his client, Rebecca. She doesn't want you to see this. She doesn't want you to know this. Burnt Toast is going to deny this and lie to people on Thursday. This is a fact. It's undeniable. Undeniable. I got a train coming in. The window open, so I might have to mute for a second. Choo choo, motherfucker.
With prejudice. The last two are the ones that we so apparently I don't know a lot about what went on with the lawyers and stuff, like the lawyer and her and the paperwork and all that stuff. I don't really know about all that. Like I said, I had an attorney, so he
now listen, man, she knows damn the fuck well what happened with the attorney and the paperwork. What she's trying to avoid is telling people, yes, my lawyer gave up. He gave up. He no longer wanted to handle this case. That's a fact. So instead of just saying that outright, she's still running narrative that, oh, I have no idea what's happening. How is it that I know what happened, motherfucker, and you don't, and it's your lawsuit? She knew quite well what was going on. Listen to this lie.
The last two are the ones that we so apparently I don't know a lot about what went on with the lawyers and stuff, like the lawyer and her and the paperwork and all that stuff. I don't really know about all that. Like I said, I had an attorney, so he handled the majority of that stuff. I don't
Well, hey,
know.
in case you didn't know what happened, let me tell you what happened. Your lawyer quit the case, man, and BHB agreed with your lawyer to just say, okay, enough's been enough. You didn't win anything. In fact, it's just all dismissed. You know, a case isn't dismissed and a winner found at the same time. That's not fucking possible. That's not possible, you psychopath. So you sit over there and fake cry and we fought so hard. We fought so hard. No, you didn't. You just got a bunch of money from a bunch of suckers, paid a decent lawyer, and sat back and got high. Don't try to lie to people and tell them that you don't understand the paperwork. It's between the lawyer and the court, bitch. It's your court case. We're not talking about someone else's court case. We're talking about your court case. If I know what's going on simply by looking at the docket, there's no way you can convince me or anybody else that you don't. But you try anyways. Wake up, Hive. This bitch is lying to you. Ooh, that's a unique noise.
Know what all went down between the two of them or whatever, or like what all they had going on. All I know is we basically went in and she here, let me put this in here.
Yeah, watch your words.
She said she would drop her fucking suit, her side of the frivolous lawsuit if I would drop my counter suit.
Not true. It worked exactly opposite of that. Her lawyer went to BHB and said, hey, we're going to drop it if you drop it. That's exactly what happened. They played a game of chicken, and QB's lawyer yanked the will and got out of the way first.
We settled on that. Judge signed off on it and said, here you go. And he would have done it the same way. He said, it just saved me another $30,000 to $40,000.
It saved her $30,000 to $40,000. It saves her. Interesting.
To continue on with the countersuit, which is good because I just, that's, you know what I'm saying, for the best, that's the best thing for everyone, considering it saves a lot of fucking money. So
all of a sudden it's about saving money, right? I thought it was about saving the community. Whoopsies, liar.
It's done and over with, y'all. 2.5 years of fuck shit. 2.5 years of a frivolous lawsuit. 2.5 years of bullshit. And yes, the deposition is going to be read out. Yeah.
Your deposition is also going to be read out. I may even do a dramatic reading like you nasty bitches like to do. Maybe I'll even get someone to come up and imitate your little bitch-ass broom boy. Low testosterone Timmy. We'll see. I'll cook up something nice for it. It may take a week or two for it to get here, but it's going to get here.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
So with that said, it is still going to be read out.
Music Tourette's, thanks so much for being here behind the chat. Let me look at chat really quick. I'm sorry for the train noise. I live by the tracks, y'all. I never not laugh at fart sounds. I try to put a fart noise in every video that I make of Queen Bee. I sneak it in there some way, one way or the other. Detroit Rock, good to see you. Good morning. Even though my family was so close, when my mom passed, all hell broke loose. It came down to money and greed. They came at me with everything, but my mom knew who took care of her. And now I'm shit. I'm sorry, Detroit Rock. I know my family, my uncles all kind of went mad when my grandfather passed away. MK Ultra type shit. I don't disagree with that. Although my theory's always been if she was smart, we'd be in trouble. She's not smart. But an edited live will not have that notification stating the live chat replay was turned off. Exactly right. It would just not be there and only have regular comments. Exactly right. She turned the comments off because people are saying crazy things. like always. I mean, I can get a copy of it with the chat. I'm just pulling up her YouTube channel. She could private it right now, and then I could just, find another way to get it. What happens in the dark will be brought to light. You can call me Flashlight if you want to. Peekaboo. Queen Bella says, I'm glad BHB put on her side as well. Yes, indeed. I'm looking forward to what BHB has to say about this going forward. From what I understand in communications with people that are friends with her, she just wants to be done with this. These hate channels, I mean, I kind of boldly offered her to come on my channel and allow me to interview her. That's selfish of me. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I do have questions for her, but I guess she perceives it as some kind of setup. I mean, which is understandable because in the past I've made videos against BHB. That's before I had full understanding what was happening here. It's not my proudest moments. People are like, well, you should delete them. I mean, why? I mean, that would be disingenuous. That would be me trying to hide something from people, and I'm not that guy. So, she did talk about it today. Maybe we'll look at that. Hey, Joe, how can you not know what your lawyer is doing? Yes, she knows. She's a liar. Detroit says, I've lived through real life with real people, 6 kids, and disowned me because I took care of my mom and dad. That's terrible. I'm so sorry, Detroit. What the fuck? I took care of my mom and dad. They want the money, but they never came to help. Oh, it's terrible. You know what? The sad fact is that's kind of common. Deanna M says, I thought most civil court cases have to go through mediation, so it never even got to that. Doesn't seem it did. I will have every detail on this as soon as humanly possible. The requests are out, but it just takes some time. Especially since, it doesn't come from normal FOIA. You have to go to the county clerk office. It's a whole different thing. Is there a picture of Queen Bee? Yeah, I do. I do have one. Let's see. She's not the hunchback. She's the lunchback. You're welcome. Let me get back in the chat. I know what you were trying to do there. Set me up for a privacy strike. I'm not concerned with that shit anymore. Ninja says that noise happened as I put my car in reverse. Oh shit, that must have been fun. She sounds sad. Yeah, I agree. All I need is Jesus says, I have the police department across the street and a railroad beside me where I live. There's always noises around here, I bet. And how's your face? I mean, I guess that's a strange question for those in chat that don't know what I'm talking about. But she's been going to a dermatologist for a problem she incurred. I hope you're feeling better today. Deanna M says, Shifraka, yes, there are, but none current that I'm aware of. There is even old news footage of her being interviewed. Oh yeah, and there's newspaper articles about 100 federal agents kicking the doors in 5 or 6 different trap houses, her house being one of them. When they kicked in the door, they found large amounts of cocaine, large amounts of methamphetamine, handguns, paraphernalia, you name it, man. A full trap house that she had her family living in. Just imagine how traumatized that whole household was. Somehow she took that situation, instead of being ashamed and humbled and trying to do better, she came to YouTube because she felt as a drug dealer. She came to YouTube with that same energy, and now she's our problem. It's really fucked up, man. It's really fucked up. She never learned anything. In fact, she calls her people the Fallons, like making some type of celebration out of being a violent, fucking drug-rattled criminal, an absolute crook, and a failure at that. Even when she got busted for this stuff, she had to snitch on people to get a lighter sentence. There's no angle of her that looks good. You know how some movie stars will only be filmed from their good side, or photographers will look for the good side of a person? She has no good side. It's bad and worse. Let's get through a little bit more.
Read out. There's nothing that can be done about that. It's still going to be read out. And Yeah, so that's about that. I mean, that's
She sounds wasted.
we did it, child. We did it. We did it,
What
child.
is going on with her lighter, dude?
What's up, B2?
Congrats, by the
What
way.
up, my boy?
Congrats. Yeah, the transcript's going to be read out to allow you to clear your name of a lot of the shit that she said and a lot of the bullshit she lied about. And
Man, dude, I can't be like I'm fucking stoned.
Yeah, man. I mean, I remember. I think it was.
What did she just say? It's she's stoked. You said you're stoked. I couldn't understand because your vocal cords are trying to escape your body, just like all the living things around you in your home. Dog's trying to run away. Fucking Nico, the ex-husband, he gone. I mean, also this isn't her first ex-husband; it's his second one. Fucking Widowmaker. What's up, Combat Vet? Thanks for joining us. Hey, wish I could find the article. The article from the Galesburg Gazette or whatever it is. It's easy to find. If you email me, I'll try to find it and send you the link. There's like 4 or 5 different articles. Yeah, it's not difficult to find.
I think it was a good decision because in the end of the day, I mean, you won. I mean, anyone that read the transcript, you won. But it's like you sat there, it's like, does she have a pot to?
She didn't win. She did not win. He's a liar.
Piss in. Do you really want to waste $30,000 to, get her shit dismissed with prejudice and then try to get that money from her? You know what I mean? Like get her for her defamation against you. It's like, she doesn't have a pot to piss in, and it's kind of like a phallic victory. Anyway,
it's kind of a phallic victory. Is that what she's? Hey Timmy, why are you always talking about people being broke and homeless and not having a pot to piss in? What do you get off on that? Did you get beat up by a homeless man or something? What is going on with you, man? There's nothing funny. This dude has been portraying me as a homeless veteran for like 3 years, man. I'm not. I don't know where he gets off on that. He's a little fucking weirdo. Bitch ass. Little bitch ass.
Does have a pot to piss in, and it's kind of like a phallic victory. Anyway, that's our award.
Sorry, I just need one more time because I have no idea what he said. It's a solid victory. It's not a victory at all, you fucking pathological liar.
For her defamation against you, it's like, she doesn't have a pot to piss in, and it's kind of like a phallic victory. Anyway,
I still don't understand him, dude. You gotta talk with some more fucking bass in your voice, boy.
That's our award for the reading of the deposition will be Tim Smoke. No, I'm not gonna smoke. No, absolutely not. We'll see.
She has nothing to take. There's nothing to take. Even if I would have fought her for lawyer fees, what's she gonna do?
There's nothing to take. There's nothing to take. All right. Let me take you down a little a path here. A route, if you will. Let's say 8 months ago, BHB had a lot of money, and that's why she was suing her. It's not true. So, okay, let me correct myself. I want this to be understood as clearly as possible. They've always been saying that BHB doesn't have money. So suing her for money to fucking begin with was a waste of your time. If we're going to follow your own fucking theory here that, I spent $30,000 more and I would get nothing back, you were never going to get anything to begin with. This was all about ego. This is all about you trying to act like a boss bitch. This was all about you buying 2 new cars, a riding lawnmower, a couple of quads, $37 blunts, like 4 or 5 a day. Now you're buying property. More on that soon. So, I mean, the fact is, she wasn't going to win. This was all going to get dismissed anyways, just like I said from the very beginning. If she thought that she would actually get a win from this situation, even if it's just on paper that says judgment for the crackhead, then she would have spent another $30,000. She would have. Her lawyer told her, this isn't winnable. This is a waste of your time and money. That's a fact. As a result, she quit. She gave up. She's a fucking quitter.
Do.
Yeah.
Not pay me, still laugh in my face. I mean, what are we gonna do? Throw another $30,000 for her not to pay any fucking money because she's not gonna pay anyways?
I mean, the key thing is,
sounds like a losing into the stick there. Fuck that.
yeah. The key
Fuck
thing
that.
is that you didn't have to agree to any sort of stipulations, or you don't talk
Nope,
about
didn't
being.
pay
Well, there were in fact stipulations. It was dismissed with prejudice on both sides. You fucking dickless wonder. That means, dude, that means she can't bring the same litigation against her. It's done. She quit. That is a stipulation. With prejudice is a fucking stipulation. You fucking. This guy's a legal clerk in Manhattan and can't even listen. He's a liar. Nothing more than that. He's a broom boy. He's low testosterone Timmy.
Pay that fucking bitch a goddamn penny.
Didn't pay her a dime, not a penny. And she tried for 2.5 years to bring a frivolous case, a frivolous lawsuit. She tried to sue for $350,000.
How much did QB sue her for? I'm not sure the monetary value, but guess what, bitch boy? Your fucking crackhead friend didn't get a penny either. Had she got a penny, or had there been a judgment for her, then she would have a win. She's winless. She's a quitter. She bowed out because her lawyer told you, this is garbage and it's just going to keep going for years. You're wasting my fucking time, lady. And she's pretending, oh, I don't know what happened. My lawyer just did it on his own. Well, that's a lie.
And she got none.
Not once, not twice, but 3 times, because she amended that one law, the one fucking one, trying to do it again. So
She amended that one thing, that one. Maybe she doesn't know what her fucking lawyer did. It's difficult to tell if she's playing dumb or she's actually the dumbest person on YouTube.
All these people talk shit. Betty's gonna win her case.
Oh, here comes the nugget chucker. This woman here, she's been kicked off of YouTube and is not even allowed to be on panels. It's so crazy that QB risked her channel to have this fucking despicable human being up on her panel. But here they come to kiss her ass.
Yes, she didn't. I guess
no,
she
she didn't, and I'm so grateful. Look, look at it. And if I didn't have y'all behind me the whole time, man,
You wouldn't have sued if you didn't have people behind you, because you're a broke trap house bitch that lives off the fucking welfare of YouTube. You wouldn't have had it. You wouldn't have been able to afford a lawyer. And now, I hate to say it to you, but everyone has noticed now that BHB is like way smarter than you. Imagine this. You spent $250,000 of strangers' money that you did not earn a penny of. What did BHB spend? I mean, a couple grand. I'd say maybe let's just be safe and say $9,000-$10,000. Huh. It seems to me like you lost.
I don't think I would have been able to keep up with it.
Of course you wouldn't.
Hi,
What's up, Blair? What's going on?
Hey. I'm
Thank you,
so
Booty. I
happy
appreciate
you.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Also, I'm not making it up. Whenever this woman's on her panel, she's putting QB's channel at risk, because you're not allowed to have someone on your panel at all that's been kicked off the platform, which she has.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
I know you do. And listen, I
don't even know what to even like. I'm just glad it's fucking done and over with, man.
Yep.
It's a long 2.5 years of bullshit, man. That's a lot of fuck shit.
Yeah, and a lot of people.
Hey, what's your name here? Chief Rocka's True Crime Truth, whatever. I'm. If you don't know what her name is right now, nobody put her name in the chat. I got a feeling this person who just asked me, do you have a picture of Queen Bee? What's her real name? You're trying to get me privacy struck, aren't you, friend? That would be odd if that's what you're doing.
Some people will say, well, Betty cost you money. Well, it cost her money too. She had to travel. She had to do a lot of fucking paper. She lost a lot of...
Right on cue. And I didn't watch this. I got a timestamp for further down the road here. It cost her money too. Did it cost her $250,000? Did she buy a bunch of new cars?
A lot of fucking her time, her money. I guarantee you she lost money too.
Her hair.
Her
Her
hair.
fucking
Her hair.
sanity.
Her
Her
sanity too.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Piggy. Hey, Boss Hog. Why don't you cam up and let's see your fucking ugly face? Oh, that's right. With your facial tattoos, people will stop sending you money. They'll be like, what the fuck is going on here?
Having to deal with the shit. Yeah. Takes a lot out of somebody to fucking do it.
It's just a minute or two before she just disappears from her panel. I don't know. Is she going to go get her fix? Is she taking a poop? We don't know.
Also like that. Tiffany, I Sim did $100 super stick. I gotta go through these. There's a lot of support here. I gotta go through some of these. Jerry, member for 9 months. Congrats. Thank you. Says congratulations. Miss Melanie dropped 20 memberships. If y'all got one, please make sure you tell her thank you. I know my voice is cutting out because I'm not even gonna play. I'm not even gonna stun. I did start crying. Shit's a
Hey,
lot.
Combat Vet, if you can't find it, just email me at sinnerwithsunshine@gmail. I can find it for you.
Fucking hard ass battle, dude. 2.5 years of this fuck shit dealing with Betty, man. That's a lot of shit. That is a lot of shit. I don't think y'all realize how much shit it is, how hard it is to deal with Betty.
Oh yeah, how hard it is to deal with you. You're saying Betty aged like 10 years in 2 years. Let's see your fucking grill, bitch. You got the presidential aging going on over there. We can hear it in your voice, dude. You sound like you're sick. Yes, it is voices. The Nugget Chucker.
Every day for 2.5 years. Lou Tubius, member for 27 months. Holy hell yes, baby. I'm not crying. You are. 2 Firefighters Mom, member for 33 months. Congratulations. Happy it's over. Purple Dragon Shield. This is such great news. I hope the others considering frivolous lawsuit.
KC22, yes. Beat him again bashing women's looks, man. I mean, you're going to hear me bash women's looks too, but every single time I do it, it's somebody that says I hurt women or I'm violent or I'm shitting my pants and all that other stuff. I don't just randomly pick people to talk shit on. All these people that beat Tim attack have never done anything to him a day in his life. He's a simp and he's weak and he's stupid.
This lawsuit, see this? Regina and friends, congrats QB, let's go. Mama T, member for 10 months. Congrats. Really happy for you.
You guys know that I'm a recovering alcoholic. Whenever she says, congrats, QB, that's not marijuana that makes you talk like that. Let's just have a look one more time.
For this lawsuit, see this? Regina and friends, congrats, QB. Let's go. Mama T, member for 10 months. Congrats. Really happy for you. Evelyn Plum Art, member for 13 months. I needed some good badly. Congratulations, QB. Thank you. You know what though? I want to tell y'all thank you guys and congratulations to everybody here too, because y'all helped me and y'all
congratulations for sending me your hard-earned money. To all the senior citizens in my chat, I'd like to let's take a victory lap together. Congratulations, you decided not to get your full prescription. Maybe just half of that pill will work for the day. Instead, you send your prescription money to this woman. Maybe you'll buy off-brand bread this month. That way you can send support to this fucking con man. Congratulations. Let's all celebrate together. Why don't you give some of the money back, you fucking con artist? How is it that my little channel can give a few bucks back to the people in my chat, but you're over there congratulating people that sent you money, dude? This is just incredibly terrible, man. I don't understand how anybody, even supporters of her, listen to this with a working brain and come to the conclusion, yes, she congratulated us. We're part of this. Dude, you're a bunch of fucking suckers, man.
Y'all fought with me. You know what I'm saying? It was a long ass 2.5 year battle. I am not bullshit.
Yeah, I know, right?
What the fuck?
Hold
on a second. That was a just completely inappropriate laugh, dude. This guy's... Dude, you know what he's laughing at? He flipped his baby doll up in the air and it did a whole flip and he's like, my teddy bear.
I am not bullshit.
Yeah, I know, right? I was sitting there.
Wild ride.
They don't even nut beat him, man. Listen.
Bro, not only did you have to fight not only two, the lady made multiple order of protections, 2 on you and then 2 on your attorney. Multiple I mean, it's just crazy.
It's been fuck shit after fuck shit after fuck shit with that woman. 10 a.m. Thank you. Said huge congratulations to you, Queen Kathy. Clocked the house, man, for 19 months. Way to go, Flower Girl. I couldn't be happier. QB, let's see here. Jay's mama, man, for 13 months. Best news on this fine Monday afternoon and the best place to be. Maureen, the Nita, $10 super sticker. Congratulations, party time. Miss Cheesy Weezy, how are
Dude,
you?
every 11 a.m. on a fucking Tuesday is party time for this fucking addict, dude. Or who are we kidding here? The Nugget Chucker. Great work, mods. I just don't care. I'm just deleting people. They can eat a fat bag of dicks.
How are you, love?
Hi, I just want to say congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you so very much. Thank you.
Congratulations, you ripped everyone off. Cheesy Weezy, you really turned out to be a real piece of shit, dude. If you don't know, Cheesy Weezy used to be very friendly with me. She used to be regular in Headstones and Headlines chat, and then she started drinking the Kool-Aid, and now she's just as wretched as a bitch as the rest of them. Terrible.
Thank you.
And as a celebration, Cheesy will burn all her Crocs. In a
no.
Never. I would never ask her to do such a thing. Starlight member for 15 months says, congrats, Queen. Huge win today. True Love has 4 paws.
Let's see here. Thank you so much, Just My Girls, for becoming a member. Or it's possible that you've renewed your membership. It's impossible for me to tell this in chat this way. But thank you so much. Thanks, everyone, for the support of the channel. I have various levels of memberships available. If you do buy memberships on channels, please consider doing so. That's my sales pitch. Let's see. All I need is Jesus says, Sinner, the dermatologist gave me a new non-steroid cream and it's working great. Oh, that's so good to hear. A few more weeks and I'll be good as new. Thanks for asking. You're welcome.
Member for 12 months. Congratulations. Hartley member for 20 months. This is awesome news. I'm happy for you, QB. Leo the Lioness, you did it. Congratulations, my friend. Bonnie E, member for 12 months. Cut your golden crown, Miss Bonnie E. Congratulations, love. Melanie with the $20 super sticker. I'm so happy for you, Queen. Congrats for you. I'm so happy for you. Thank you, Biddy.
My cat is just every time she walks in the room, she's just fucking meowing at me like I did something. What are you doing? My bad.
I appreciate that. Beautiful Sunflower, member for 14 months. Congratulations, QB. Branson Girl, congrats, QB, member for 29 months. Butterfly Kisses, member for 12 months. Party at Queens. Pookie, $2 super sticker. Congratulations, Queen. See Pin member for 11 months. Yes, such good news and so well deserved.
Right, I'm
overjoyed for you and your family. Witness Protection, member for 10 months. Way to go.
That's her dead air.
You know, I think it's very important.
Somebody said, is she still reading it out? Yeah, she's still going to read it out.
Yeah, she's still going to read it out. Still trying to be intimidated into BHB. You fucking dummy, dude. You're a dummy. Go ahead and read out everything that makes BHB look bad. And then when I get the paperwork, I'm going to read out the truth about how bad of a person you are. We'll have fun. It'll be fun. Yeah.
I mean, that's just what it is. That was never part of the fucking. That was never part of it to not read it. So nobody ever said we couldn't.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. I mean,
it is what it is.
Cat Lady for 10 months says, congrats, Queen Lisbeth. PCB member for 25 months. I can't imagine the relief, and it is a relief. It is a fucking relief. Miss Sherry, thank you for the $10 super sticker. Congratulations, Queen. Christine, member for 5 months. Yay, AB, fire in the hole, smoke a bit. Jewel, member for fucking think, say my words right. Congratulations, QB. I'm so happy. I can't even remember for 12 months. Congratulations on your golden crown. I can't even fucking think, say my words right.
I can't even think, say my words right. You can't think or you can't say your word. I guess you can't say your words right if you can't think, huh? I wonder why. Heroinococracameth is my guess.
Congratulations, QB. I'm so happy for you. A weight has been lifted off of you and now you can fly higher. Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Go ahead, B. Tim.
I was just saying, like, that whole thing was like a cloud. For 2.5 years, you had to deal with that bullshit with this lady. every time complaining, all the time texting your fucking lawyer. Every single time that lady was just fucking annoying. Just like,
yeah.
This dude lives in this fucking fantasy world that he doesn't know that he's annoying. I mean, quite possibly one of the most annoying.
Dealing with her on the fucking holidays, dealing with her during fucking, and just she's.
Oh shit,
fuck,
son.
dude?
Oh shit, that's the pre-holiday grift right there.
It's got to feel so, like, you've got to feel such immense relief knowing that this is
I mean,
done.
I'd like the immense relief, like sitting on a toilet and the toilet breaking.
And it's dismissed with prejudice, and nobody can come back and
yeah,
and do anything to you. That's just got to feel really good.
Hey, numbnuts. It also means she can't come back and do anything to anyone else. Why did they're just eluding the elephant in the room? She quit. She's a loser.
yeah, and there was no stipulations about, oh, you can't talk about me anymore, or oh, you owe me money, or anything like that. Nope.
There was one big stipulation, Dickless, and that's the fact that she can't sue her again over the same bullshit. Dismissed with prejudice. That means both of the parties, it's done. It's over. And keep in mind, it's over because Queen Bee's lawyer, upon her direction, said, okay, that's enough.
AK sends it, the hive stands strong, the honey is sweet. From Art Caretaking Soul. Congratulations. Let me see. So NorCal says,
you guys haven't noticed now, QB left. So she's raking in all this fucking money, and then she's got low testosterone Timmy up there thanking everybody for it. Pathetic, dude. Pathetic. You are such a bitch boy.
Queen settled all her lawsuits, so fuck you, Betty. Congratulations now on bigger and better things.
What was that noise, dude?
Congratulations now on suits, so fuck you, Betty. Congratulations now on bigger and so fuck you, Betty. Congratulations now on bigger and better things. You earned.
What the fuck? If that doesn't sound like a demon molting into another creature, I don't know what does, dude. What the fuck, dude? What the hell's going on around here?
Freedom from the nightmare and Parte Woot Woot from Sweet One. And Big Al said that last one. But yeah, I mean, I think it just made a lot. I think it was very smart. I mean, like at this point, it was like we won. It was just a matter of how much, money it would cost to get there. And I think she realized that and she said, fuck it.
What are you talking about? Why do you keep saying you won, Timmy? First of all, it's not your lawsuit. So we didn't win anything. In fact, nobody won anything. Let's see. I look at it this way. Betty spent maybe $5-6 grand on the whole thing. And this woman grifted, got exposed for being a con man, and is sitting there avoiding the fact that everybody is screaming, even the people that support her. In their head, they're screaming, show the fucking receipts, dude. Show the receipts.
She blinked first,
Well, I mean, she clearly saw that the fight.
Let me clear this up really quick. Listen to him.
She blinked first,
That's a lie. I can show it to you once again. Who blinked first? QB's lawyer did 5 days ago. Joint stipulation for dismissal and order filed by Jonathan Phillips. Nowhere in the docket does it say that QB or the BHB blinked first. QB is the one that blinked. Period. You're a liar, Timmy. And if anybody believes anything that comes out of your sniveling little mouth, it's their problem. It's not my fault. They can't think for themselves. He does more and more of this. She blinked first. He just keeps pounding this lie into the ground, dude.
Well, I mean, she clearly saw that the fight wasn't ending, right? The fight was still going to go.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Hey, chicken nugget chucker. Your friend up here, she clearly saw that it was going nowhere. That's why she quit. That's why she submitted. She tapped out. She gave up.
Nothing was going to give up. Like, nobody was giving up. Nobody was crying uncle. it was still going to happen.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And I mean, like, I don't think anyone else would have done what Queen did. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people,
Dude, you're right. Not a lot of people would have done what Queen did. Rip off a bunch of senior citizens for their prescription drug medicine or their fucking utility fucking money. You're right. Not a lot of people would have done that because most people have morals and souls, unlike her.
2.5 years of fighting this lady.
Oh, I could see it. I mean, I could see somebody else just having such, and who should really take a moment and be really proud of them? Everybody that donated to get her.
Yeah, they should be proud of themselves. They've been financially supporting a fucking quitter that didn't do what she said she was going to do. Sure thing, buckaroo. What happens, Angela, whenever you have the urge for chicken nuggets? You have to go to the grocery store and get the frozen ones? They don't quite match up, do they? Bummer. What happens whenever you smell the McDonald's when you drive by? You get angry?
Her through this fight.
Yeah.
Everybody that donated, even $1. I mean, you guys that show up, everybody should be proud. This is a community win.
Yeah. The case is over. And now
the community quit. Not a win.
Can move on. Like, that's pretty much, I think that's a very good situation. I mean, she basically was just completely fucking did this frivolous fucking bullshit lawsuit constantly. So.
Well, and I hope this is
He doesn't even make sense, dude. His words suck. She did this frivolous lawsuit constantly. What do you mean she did it constantly? She entered a lawsuit and fought her side of the story. She did it constantly. And as far as them going their separate ways, believe me, Burnt Toast, the official, non-official accomplice of the Hive, is going to go ahead and go live and once again attack Betty and try to make Betty look bad. That's not going your separate ways. Fucking liars.
This is a lesson to her also that you can't just go out and do this to somebody because it's gonna take a toll.
I mean, she thought it would be like a crude AF situation where like she would threaten Queen and get her to, stop, silence her. And she doesn't really understand the concept of like freedom of speech. She thinks that it's interesting that she thinks she's on the right, believes in freedom of speech, but she doesn't because she tried to silence someone and she tried to use the law to do it and fought back and it was tough. And
that's exactly, he's describing the buzzard.
Back for your freedom of speech is not, freedom of speech is not free. Sometimes it costs money.
For fuck's sake, dude. Don't become a cliche boy.
Dive Bar Crew, congratulations, 20 months. Jin Rebel says, hell yeah, we knew this day would come. Finally, congrats.
That's a great question, Gina. I wonder if the reason Qbert wasn't saying was saying she's done with talking about Brit is because all they do is ask about Brit collecting money and receipts, etc. Isn't this the point where QB and B Tim or Burnt Toast said receipts would be shown? Absolutely right. As soon as it's over, we'll let you know. But remember, the original lie was we're gonna show you all along the way as we collect money. We're gonna show you how much we're taking in and how much each individual thing. And then it turned it into, I'm not showing you motherfucking cocksucking thing. Of course not, because that's when you started buying cars and lawnmowers and quads and upped your fucking weed game. How come anyone even argue about what I'm saying? It's just true. You don't have to like me to like the truth, man. You can have someone you despise tell you the truth. They don't understand that could be true. Ninja says 99.9 would have stopped talking about BHB and said when she said she would go legal, Tim bitch. Yeah, exactly that. You think maybe that's why she stopped talking about Brittany J, because she knows she's not gonna end up in a tie if they go to battle. She's just gonna lose outright. And we all know that she has at least $80,000-$90,000 stashed up from this, unless she gambled it all away, which is a whole nother fucking thing I just learned about. I just don't know. Thank you so much, Music Tourette's, for the 20 US. I appreciate you. And let me look at chat for a second. Trooper says, surely not all of our supporters can be completely stupid. I don't know. That's a tough one. Okay, Combat Vet found it. I cannot believe this bitch and how she goes after Brit. She's a criminal, a felony. Yeah. Dude, she sold liquor to children. You can get her whole record on her public docket. I mean, it's all on her county courthouse website. Despicable.
And I'm just trying to get Cheesy Weezy says, bet she will say you begged so she gave in, but we all know. No, yeah, it was the other way around. Congratulations in another realm, says congratulations, Queen Bee. Time to party and fresh day. Yeah, I mean, I think that's I think she really wanted to basically, I think Betty realized after that deposition she lost, and it was just a matter of time. And
again, they're portraying a scenario where BHB quit the court case. That's not what happened. Rebecca herself quit the court case. In doing so, she told her lawyer, okay, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. It's just too hard on my body. It's too hard on my finances. I can't spend any more money on this. But if you remember, at the beginning, she was like, I'm not going to stop until this is over. I'm going to see this through. I'm going to protect everybody from BHB. And she's not ever going to be able to do this to anyone else again. She failed and she lost from what I see.
It was going to cost her money because next she would have to do depositions herself. She probably realized, fuck, if this goes to trial, she's done for, and that's pretty much it.
Right.
But, and Queen's like, Queen did not initiate a lawsuit against Betty. It was the other way around. And the main goal was to get her shit dismissed with prejudice and not have to pay her a dime.
That's not what the main goal was, you dickless wonder. The main goal was for her to get compensated for her expenses of her lawyer and to get a judgment in her favor. Both of those things she was obviously and factually unsuccessful at. You're being disingenuous, you're a fucking simp, and you're a useless little pipsqueak of a man.
And not have to change anything she said and to prove she did not defame her. So that was that was checked off.
Nobody proved that someone didn't defame the other. That's, again, mischaracterizing reality. Nobody did that. Nobody proved that the other didn't defame them. They quit. Nothing was determined whatsoever.
Countersuit, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Betty doesn't have a dime on her name, so whatever. BHB didn't recognize the support from the Hive. She didn't.
She got a lawyer. She got a female lawyer recently to handle her custody battle that she's doing with her ex-husband Nico, because Nico doesn't want his child around this person. You do the math. You could probably figure out why.
Half of nothing is still nothing, right?
Right.
Yeah. And pretty much the situation dismissed with prejudice is, it's dismissed. Basically, and thanks.
I think Rowena does come up. I was live when she was doing this, so I didn't have an opportunity to listen to it. I had a timestamp sent to me. I'll just scoot ahead to that. I think it's like 59 minutes. Where, again, B. Tim is just a blatant fucking liar, dude. It's so obnoxious. This person says, for what is worth it. Are you trying to say for what it's worth? Anyways, I'm very proud of you for taking all of this crap from the witch. I love you, Queen Bee. I love you? You love her. Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Biddy. How are you, baby?
Good. Hanging in there.
Hey, that's all we can do, right? But you know what? This is good news.
It is.
This is excellent news.
Miss Alma, the warm and fuzzy grandma's hug. For what it is worth, I'm very proud of you for taking
fucking brain is cold and fuzzy, dude.
The crap from this witch. I love you, QB. Thank you, Miss Alma. Really appreciate that. Miss Justice for Alyssa drop for
I appreciate that, but I don't love you is what you just said. And how could they, man? How parasocial can you be? I love you? How embarrassing. You sent her money and told her you loved her, dude. She's a fucking stranger to you, man. What is happening?
50 memberships on us. Thank you so much. You guys got one. Make sure you tell her thank you. What is this? Canadian cunt in for 1 month. Way to go, Queen. I hope you finally rest. You know what? I'm gonna tell you right now. We're smoking a fatty right now.
Yeah, right. We're smoking a big old log of heroin and cold crack of meth up in here. She's like, I'm telling you, I can't even hold my eyes open right now.
Wally AU, member for 8 months. Genuine question: how is it a win when your lawyer asked for it to be mutually dismissed? My lawyer didn't ask for it to be mutually dismissed.
And I want to.
What did she say?
Shout out to
that was a blatant lie, dude. She's still conning people. Hold on.
And my lawyer didn't ask for it to be mutually. Question: how is it a win when your lawyer asked for it to be mutually dismissed? My lawyer didn't ask for it to be mutually dismissed.
I'll show again. She, again, bold-faced lying directly to her people, man. Hey, guys, wake the fuck up, because right here is the proof. You can go on the docket yourself, and you can see it. On 9/24/2025, which was, 6 days ago, a joint stipulation for dismissal and order filed by... We'll do it this way. I'm getting pissed off now, because they're just going to sit here and lie over and fucking over again, dude. How in the world is this okay? Bear with me if you guys have heard this already. I want people that haven't heard this already to hear it. Gemini, can you please give me a simple definition of what a joint stipulation for dismissal is?
A joint stipulation for dismissal is a written agreement signed by all parties involved in a lawsuit, asking the court to dismiss the case. It is a common legal document used to end a lawsuit, often after the parties have reached a settlement or decided to resolve the matter outside of court. Key points about a joint stipulation for dismissal. Agreement. It's a mutual agreement, meaning all sides have to consent to the dismissal. Voluntary. It's a voluntary way to end a lawsuit, as opposed to a dismissal ordered by a judge due to a legal issue. Common use. It's most frequently used when a settlement has been reached and the lawsuit is no longer necessary. With prejudice versus without prejudice. The stipulation will specify whether the dismissal is with prejudice or without prejudice. With prejudice, the case is permanently dismissed and the plaintiff cannot refile the same lawsuit again.
Okay, is there any question about what that means? So this is how it goes. QB's lawyer files the joint stipulation for dismissal. BHB is made aware of this. BHB has to make a decision as to whether to agree to this or not. BHB being done with this fucking shit, doesn't want to spend any money out of her own pocket anymore for the trouble, says, you know what? Good idea. But let's not gloss over the fact that it was, in fact, Miss Turner and her lawyer that filed for this dismissal. It was not, and I'll say it again, it was not BHB that did it. So when they're saying, oh, she blinked first, she submitted, she wanted to end it because she didn't want this, that, and the other, it's a lie. There's no better word for it. It's disingenuous, it's faulty, and it's the con continuing to con people. She's trying to pacify all the people that are like, all right, where's the money? Good luck with that.
Actually dismissed.
And I want to shout out to Toasty. She's taking.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
I want to give a special shout out to Toasty because she laid the facts out there and never wavered, never listened to.
Yep, and she lost. What she told everyone was going to happen didn't happen. So she's a liar. And I just want to give a special fuck you to Toasty for being a terrible penny counter, the secret keeper, the hider of the receipts, and just a sanctimonious little girl that doesn't know her fucking ass from a hole in the ground. Yeah, I said it. I love that for you, Burnt Toast.
The bullshit. And it's just a really good person that I truly value. Like, you know, like when I say I don't value some of y'all's opinion because I don't value you, I value Toasty to the utmost because she's been remarkable through all this. And to the creators that I'm odd for that. Let me drop the link to Queen's Legal Fund through this. Thank you. You know,
Go ahead,
y'all.
keep talking, you mindless bitch, because all you're doing is attaching yourself to what is inevitably going to be an actual legitimate lawsuit against this woman for getting herself into legal trouble, going on YouTube and lying to people and saying that she was a single mother that had no resources to fight a lawsuit on her own. She makes thousands of dollars a month on YouTube. She had a husband named Nico who had a fucking union job and lived at the house. The whole thing is a con job. But this is how they're pacifying the people that donated money. Eventually, 5 of those assholes are going to listen to this live stream and they're going to wake the fuck up and you're going to have to answer the hard questions, Rebecca. I love that for you.
Who you are. I appreciate it.
Well, and I want to say for anybody that has any questions on how this is a win for Queen, I guess the way that I think of it is, Betty brought this lawsuit on 2.5 years ago asking for a specific dollar amount, claiming that Queen made Betty lose that amount of money. In the end, since it's over,
I don't think anyone, aside from the odd allegations of, BHB sleeping in a car with Dolly Vision, I think that's the most ridiculous thing ever. Also, Dolly Vision is the one that said that this woman sold crack to children. I mean, it's so funny. But she didn't sue him. Funny that. I wonder why. Oh, that's right, because Dolly Vision would have resources to fight you in court, unlike BHB, right? Because he's got Turtle fucking Scam Island, right? Fuck out of here, dude. Just for anybody who's wondering why this is a win for Queen Bee, it's because, bitch, shut up, dude. All you're doing is supporting a con man. It makes you complicit.
Betty gets no money. Betty loses the lawsuit and has been proven to be a liar.
Okay, let's say it again. She didn't lose the lawsuit because QB quit. Stupid. And guess who else doesn't get any money? Miss Turner.
Over and over and over again throughout this whole proceeding. So I think it's a very good.
We have her deposition with all the truth in it. So
I think that's what pushed her to.
I think that's what get down. Dude, do you realize? Hey guys, the deposition works both ways. So all the rotten shit that you've done, Queen Bee, is also gonna be in your deposition, and I'm gonna get a copy of that and show everybody how crazy and stupid you really are. I love that for you.
Wanting to let's be done with this, And
I
it still
do,
gets
in my opinion, that's exactly what did it. That's exactly what caused this.
I do too.
Well, I think that, and then the money that it would have costed her. Her because she would have had to pay for your deposition.
It would have been on her to do all the.
Damn it, sorry, I was muted, guys. I do apologize. Let me just make this clear. I'm gonna keep repeating it. I don't care if you guys get annoyed with it. It's Jonathan, Rebecca's lawyer, who submitted. He tapped out, and he did that with the full knowledge of Queen Bee. She knew exactly what he was gonna do and exactly when he was gonna do it. She's lying to everybody. Stop saying that BHB lost, man. That's not the case. That's not the case. If that was the case, BHB would be under pressure and court ordered, in fact, to compensate you for your loss. You've lost nothing.
Yeah, and I think that's another thing. Well, and in the end, I mean, like I said, the judge wasn't gonna award me a bunch of fucking money. She doesn't have a bunch of money. You guys got to keep in mind that they have my lawyer.
You wouldn't have been awarded money, dickweed, because you didn't win the case. Fuck, dude. They're just this. I swear to God, man, this is straight up propaganda. They're just fucking. They're still running with a narrative that is a bold-faced lie to everyone's face. Unbelievable.
And the judge and stuff, they have her financials. Like they know what.
Dude, they also have your financials, and we're gonna get our hands on all of that. So you might as well come clean now and start having some giveaways on your channel. Do you want to bet on it? Does anybody want to gamble that she doesn't give a penny away?
What the fuck she makes. They know what she makes on YouTube. They know what's going on.
They also know what you make on YouTube, and they also, I think she's confessing right now. She should be fucking scared to death about the information that's going to be coming to me from the courthouse about how much money she collected and how much she paid her lawyer. You're going to have to come up with a better plan than just denial and fucking escape from reality, because it's never going to work. That ain't never going to work.
They're not gonna award me no fucking $150,000, $300,000, $500,000.
They're not going to award you anything because your lawyer quit, stupid.
$100,000. That's not gonna happen.
No shit.
Right.
So it's going to cost 30 grand for nothing.
I mean, you can't. I mean,
Well, it's like
you got to be realistic about the shit.
Yeah.
when B-Tim was stating earlier about what can, if you choose to sue somebody, you better think twice. Because if you sue for tortious...
She's getting sued again, bitch. You just stand by. The thing is, she doesn't get to pick and choose when she's sued. Estupido.
interference, like messing with your money, guess what? That opens you up to, we're going to look at all your money for the last 5 years. If you sue for mental distress and your health and everything, guess what? Your medical records come in. Because that's the only way that you have to prove it. What is she going to give away? A bag of blunt roaches? Maybe a used cattle prod? I don't know. At the end of the what? So this is proof that, but I think the deposition will be... Why didn't you finish that sentence? She says this, so this is proof, so... Proof of what, dude? Proof that her lawyer quit. So this is proof that, but I think the deposition will be, I don't know. I think that'll just I don't know. What is it proof of? Finish your sentence, you fucking burnout. And the kiss. I can't wait. I want to
And
know.
her threatening to sue the Proudfoots is a complete joke. Like,
well,
she's trying to fade away.
Well, I think that's her being pissed and stuck off about this, but that's
right.
I think that's it. I know this is painful to listen to, but I got to do it, man. I like to thank my neighbors. I'd like to thank Animal Control. I'd like to thank bitch ass B-Tim for being the best little simp in the world. I'd like to thank Davis Fan for driving by people's house for me. I'd like to thank all the clip channels that are just complete propagandists. I'd like to thank Chronicles of the Oblivious for being a useless fucking cunt and supporting everything I said and did.
That's my opinion. I don't know. I mean,
yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. Like, I think that's her way of deflecting from this because she knew that this was coming.
Right.
She knew that Queen Bee's lawyer was going to tap out of the case? I don't think she did know that. I don't believe you, small brain girl.
Because she asked for it. The judge just happened to sign it. So
No. They're all taking turns lying. BHB didn't ask for dismissal of the case. Queen Bee did.
Definitely think that. I think it's just a way to try to drive traction to her channel, get people to talk about her, get people to, whatever, She tried to drive traction to her channel. Drive traction to her channel. That's not a sentence. You're bad at English. Anyway, it is what it is, It is what it is, yeah.
Yep, it is what it is.
You left.
Point of spending like 30,
and there's this
30
fucking,
more thousand
there's this
plus.
fucking social vampire trash of stocks. He's like, dude, go get yourself some fucking crumpets and shut the fuck up, you crazy stalker bitch. Basically, Trasha Stocks is like to Brittany J what literally Davis fan is to me. An absolute stalker, obsessed. She wants to know what brand of toilet paper Brittany J uses. She wants to know the exact specific down to a centimeter location of where Brittany J's children's beds are in their rooms. Like, it's some of the creepiest fucking shit I've ever seen in my life, dude. And the fact the QB's not even up there, she's fucking taking a shit or getting high, dude. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Plus, to get nothing back,
Right.
It's just not worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, and if anybody thinks the Queen made the bad decision, then okay, you take $30,000 out of your bank account, you put it in the street, and you light it on fire.
Dude, are you assuming that fucking Miss Turner spent one fucking red cent out of her hard-earned money? First of all, she's unemployed. All she does is YouTube for a living, and she paid for the thing in full by donations. Did she run out of money? How is that even possible? So let's just assume that her lawyer filed that paperwork because QB is fucking broke. Because what is $30,000 once you spend over 100, 200,000? This whole thing stinks like some kind of fraud. Oh yeah, that's because it is. It is fraud.
Yeah, that's the intent. And basically, Queen didn't initiate the lawsuit. It was Betty.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't win anything. And if you don't realize, like, people lose a lot of money. For instance, BJ Investigates, she was sued, and
This guy's just gonna fucking derail the conversation and distract from the point. They're still not showing receipts, and they're still not admitting that QB quit the lawsuit.
to defend multiple litigations, and it cost her. She lost $300,000 afterwards. She didn't get any money back. She got all her money back. She didn't. It's just how it is,
and
man.
she's a fucking lawyer.
Yeah, she's a lawyer.
I mean, fuck you. That's what I'm saying. BJ, you better for real, like, be prepared.
BJ is living in this fucking monster's head rent free. I hope BJ or Brittany J has some air freshener because it probably smells like shit in this woman's brain.
Prepared to spend money to do this, because I mean, it's nuts.
Yeah.
And
It's
you
a
know,
lot.
the thing of it is, anybody can sue. You can sue. I mean, anybody can sue you for anything. You can sue anybody for anything. It's
true.
Defending yourself and going through court. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot, man.
Well, you proved that you didn't defame her. You proved that her claims were bullshit, that they were frivolous.
Liar. Nothing was proven. It was dismissed. If there was a judgment, then there would be something proved. You're a fucking liar, B-Tim. Who the fuck believes anything that comes out of this low testosterone, pipsqueak, bitch-ass boy of a man, dude? Unbelievable. You proved that she didn't defame you. You proved that you didn't defame her. Nothing was proven, stupid. You work as a fucking legal clerk, you dumbass. So that means that what you're saying is not misinformation, it's disinformation, because you know what you're saying isn't true. Propagandist.
Frivolous to begin with, and you proved it.
Nothing was
Everything
proven.
was proved.
And it was dismissed with prejudice. Bam.
It's done.
Dude, people actually believe these people, man. It's so painful.
I think someone donated like 50. Tiffany B. Simpson, did you read that one? Says, congratulations, Queen.
No, I missed a lot of them. I was going to read them when we were done because I keep.
I've been reading them in between,
Yeah, I was going to say I don't know where I'm at. I'm kind of lost here in between. I don't want to miss anybody. So I don't want to be rude.
She doesn't want to be rude. Well, fucking, you're only 39 years late on that. You've been rude your whole fucking life, you monster. Thank you, Jasmine, so much for the $20 cash app. It's very generous of you. Yes, I'm not quitting anytime soon. We're just getting warmed up over here.
Because I appreciate every single one of y'all. So
yeah.
Can I make an announcement?
Yeah, of course.
We have a panelist's birthday today.
Oh, great.
It is Small Town's birthday.
Small brain girl celebrating her birthday doing this. Don't you have any friends or family that you go out and get yourself a nice meal, maybe catch a show? go for a walk, hang out with your grandchildren. None of that. You're just hanging out with these vultures on your birthday. Happy birthday!
Aw, happy birthday, small town.
Well, here, let me do the honors. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, I don't know if that's an
Happy
honor.
birthday, dear small town girl. Happy to you.
What a
God,
great day.
God bless you. God bless. We love you. Bless you.
Well,
Happy
small
birthday
town,
to you.
I'll send you something from my
Oh,
boss.
sorry. I should have given you an earbud warning. Sometimes I get excitable. My bad. I apologize. Shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
mate.
old are you now until you collect your Social Security? Small town
Excuse
girl.
me?
Hey, look, we're not
A
doing that
long
anymore.
ways away with my mouth full of no teeth. It's a long way away.
Sure.
And your rich girl pool.
Yeah, my rich girl pool that B. Tim says I never swim in.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
let's just sprinkle in some Brittany J references.
It's hard adjusting, without my husband and stuff, but
Oh.
everybody's made it special. I've gotten a lot of calls, texts, all the things. So I'm hanging in there, but I could not.
I think every time these people say all the things, an angel actually loses its wings, dude.
Go without telling Queen congratulations.
How's that
Well, I'm
great
glad
nephew?
you
Is it a
came
great
up.
nephew? Do you have a
Yes.
great nephew? Yeah. How's he
Yes.
doing?
Oh, he's so big.
Oh.
But he's
Well.
spoiled, and he's going to continue to be spoiled for as long as I live.
Wonderful,
All right,
wonderful. And I'm
I don't know how long this goes on. Let's see.
Know what to drain.
Like I don't deal with this kind of shit. I've never dealt with this before. Just like Granny, she's never had lawsuits before that I'm aware
Oh God, dude.
of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You find like you deal with it. You've emailed, you've messaged, you've.
Hey, let's clear this up really quickly. We do know what you're saying. We don't understand it, but we know what you're saying.
Send a super chat, a super sticker, a membership, a cash app, a hello, a DM, milestone. It's, you know what I'm saying? You guys, I don't think you even know how much you guys mean to me on the flip side of this.
What does that even mean? You guys don't even know how much you mean to me on the flip side of this. On the flip side of, what is this? What are you saying? Oh, you're thanking all the people that paid for your lawsuit, that you quit. Congratulations. The fuck?
Well, I know I can say that the same has been reversed. You've also given that strength and that inspiration to a lot of us just through.
She gave strength and inspiration to a lot of these people. Ah, that's terrifying, dude. Terrifying.
Simple DMs or super chats and things like that, that I know that I have gotten from you, just through DMs and stuff that, to be going through the fuck shit.
What's up, dude? Good to see you, Smoking 71. Thanks for being here. I can't with these people. I have for 5 minutes and come back to this, beat him singing or whatever that was. That was the Nugget Chucker. If you slow it down all the way, you can really hear the depression in her voice, man. I'm not trying to poke fun at depression, but she lives in her parents' basement and eats canned food for Thanksgiving, so that can't be a happy day. Fuck, dude. I wonder if she's giving anybody anything. You know what I mean? Is she just sitting on all this money? Like, how is she not going to get sued for conning everyone? I can't wait for it.
Fuck shit that you've been going through, and still be able to treat people the way that you've been able to treat people says a lot about you and your character.
Does this woman not know how she treats people? Hold on, let's hear that again.
I mean, to be going through the fuck shit that you've been going through, and still be able to treat people the way that you've been able to treat people says a lot about you and your character.
It does say a lot about her and her character. She treats people like trash, man. She treats herself like trash.
That's kind of where I was headed. On top of doing all of that while, you know, dealing with day-to-day life.
I don't think I can listen to this anymore, guys. For real. I think that's all I've got for this afternoon, or for this morning. I guess it's already 2:00. Fuck all that noise, dude. For real. With the capital fuck. Fuck all of that noise, man. Unbelievable. Hey, Amanda Oliver, thanks for being here. The poo-poo chair, the Galesburg Strangler strikes again. Like, how many live streams do you think she'll have patting herself on the back and congratulating the people that she ripped off? I mean, can this go on forever? Is she not going to cover Brittany J anymore? Is she going to pivot to true crime, something that she also fails at? Or will she focus on little old me, the only person, well, that's not true, one of the only people that are outspoken about how despicable of a human being she is? Tell me, guys. Let's talk about this. What do you think she's going to do next? What's her next route, as she's been saying recently? Funny thing about using the word route, that's typically used in description of a football play, and you'd only be talking about routes. And what routes someone ran is if you're either an avid football fan or you're gambling. Rumor is she's gambling. Is it possible to gamble $150,000 away in 2 years? You bet your fucking ass. You bet your ass. Many people are flipping their house and handing over the pink slips of their expensive cars because they have a gambling addiction that's so out of control. And who would it surprise in the whole entire world if this woman has yet another addiction on top of all the other addictions? Unbelievable. But somehow my drinking and quitting drinking becomes subject of her conversation. Dude, that's one problem I got. You got compounded problems. Maybe that's why you sit in a poo-poo chair. Don't know. Don't care. Let's see. I can't believe how they twist the truth up. It's fucking bananas, dude. I mean, truly out of this world. Michelle says, how come when I go on my break, people come up and want to buy cigarettes? They will sit and wait for you to light one up. Oh, that's terrible. I know when I go downtown, it's the same way. There are days that it's easier just to buy like a pack to give to them because I mean, even if you're not smoking, they come up to you. Hey, you got a cigarette? You got a cigarette? You got a cigarette? And it's just like, you know, sure, why not have this whole pack of fucking L&M 100s, dude? Good luck. Says hell yeah, shit. One day. Oh, I missed the first part of that, I think. I'm not surprised that they're twisting and smoking. This is exactly what I expected from them. I mean, really. Let's have a quick look and see if Kung Fu Ange has got any commentary on this stuff right quick. I'm sure she does. I haven't looked today. If you're not subscribed to Kung Fu Ange, do yourself a favor. And you can find her at Kung Fu Ange. She does great clips and has great graphics, if you ask me. I always pay attention to that stuff because I try to keep my shit sharp too. You know what? She uses copyrighted music. Fuck it. Who cares? I do have to share it, huh, jackass? Derp. 1 second. I know what I'm doing. I'm a YouTuber. I know exactly what I'm doing. The never-ending tour.
I didn't defame her. I didn't lie on her. Tim didn't lie on her. That motherfucker not only does it prove I didn't fucking lie on her or defame her, it clears my fucking name as well.
Right.
And it was all dismissed with prejudice. How that's a fucking win. I don't give a fuck. That's a motherfucking win. And I
Sure is.
$30,000. Shit,
Sure fucking is.
That's a motherfucking win-win.
It's not a win, or win. It's not a win. I mean, who's going to tell her that she didn't win the lawsuit? Who's going to tell her that her name wasn't cleared? Who's going to tell her that her name is about as clean as a turd floating in her poo-poo chair? Who's going to? I'll do it. It's not a win. You're a dirty bitch.
Win-win all the way around. And I can still review her. I can still talk about her every single day if I really fucking want to.
Right. So that's what I was going to ask you. So what do you think?
Didn't silence me. Didn't stop me from reviewing her. Didn't stop me from going over her shit. If I wanted to review her every day for the next 5 fucking years, I could if I wanted to.
Oh, tough girl. Big tough girl. Isn't that how you ended up in the lawsuit to begin with, numbnuts? So you're just going to go bag on her again in hopes that she sues you again when you run out of money again, like next week sometime. The fuck, dude? Don't fall for this, people. I know there are people hate watching. Just listen to what I'm saying. If I were you guys, I wouldn't like me either, but it doesn't mean I'm lying to you. For real. Just listen to it yourself. She's lying about shit that is easily proven by just looking at the fucking docket of the court case. How is Burnt Toast gonna weasel her slimy little ass out of this situation, dude? How? With a bunch of giggles, probably? Tina Girl 87 says cigarettes are too expensive to give out for free, Center. I know. Well, that's why like when I go to I don't know. Just stop in the cigarette shop and buy a pack of like Senecas or some super cheap cigarettes and hand them out. Bring joy to people. How many F they own? Let's see. Shit show in Clown Town over at the dumpster fire. That's a great way to put it.
So what do you think's going to happen now? Do you think she'll fall back?
She wants to go about her business. I'm going about my business. She's not.
She's going about her business by handing off the deposition to her accomplice, Burnt Toast, who's going once again to try to humiliate BHB for hours. These people will never learn their lesson.
It's a waste of her time.
Sure is. I mean, damn, if this didn't prove it, yeah.
She aged fucking like 30 years, just in like 2 years. Doing
now she's saying that BHB aged like 30 years. Let's see that mug, bitch. Cam up and let's see that fucking that little sloppy face of yours. I bet you won't. You like to gamble, right? I bet you $100 you won't cam up.
Right.
Like you can tell it really messed up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like her. But to sit there and lie and say you fucking are completely sick, that you're just sick to your stomach for being accused of, being with Dolly Vision. Are you kidding me? Come to find out, the truth comes out. Oh, you were so sick, huh? You were so.
The truth comes out. Okay, I don't see anything true.
So sick. Okay, that ain't what I call sick. But I guess maybe we got two different versions of what makes.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're doing heroin, you could become dope sick. It's different than being having stress make your body physically ill. Two different types of sick there.
Makes you sick.
Oh, there's sick, and then there's sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's the
who laughs like that?
What's the deal with BJ now? What are you planning on doing?
This fucking useless bitch, man. Oh my god. A married woman that fucking came into my DMs asking me if I'm single. Despicable.
Fucking talking about the bitch every day. Fuck. I mean,
just over it?
Yes. I mean, what the fuck? Yeah. She's a lying, gaslighting ass bitch.
Just is she ever gonna change?
No.
Right.
Is anything else calling her the fuck out for any of this shit gonna change? No.
You think she's gonna quit?
No, she ain't. Fuck no, she ain't.
When it comes to you.
I'm not sure what they mean. Do you think she's gonna quit? This all started because Brittany J had the guts to stick up and say that QB doxing Savage's family on 2 different channels for like 4 or 5 days in a row was fucked up. That's where it all came from. Quit? You mean you want her to quit defending herself? There, Melissa, you fucking New Jersey trash ass bitch.
To you, only when it comes to you. I mean, she's not gonna quit all her bullshit.
If she don't, then I'm going right back the fuck at her ass.
And if she does, I'm going to go right back at her ass. We know, dude. You guys get the idea. Make sure you're subscribed to Kung Fu Ange. 429. We can get her to 435, 440. I think that's all I got for you folks today. Thank you so much for being here. And thanks to anyone who contributed to the channel. Let me just look really quick. I hate missing that shit. Music Tourette's, thank you so much for the 20. Just My Girls is green again. Welcome back. Sarah Beth, welcome to Sitter. I can't tell from my phone or my laptop whether or not these are rejoining membership or a new membership. In any case, I appreciate it so much. Cheese came through with the $10. I appreciate you, Cheese. You're the man. Cheese is balling now. He's got a great job and he got a raise because he works his fucking ass off. Funny how that works, huh? And Billy Jones with the $20. Billy Jones is always just so fucking generous. Billy Jones, they're gonna fucking try to figure out who you are. You know that, right? It'll take him a year though. I mean, last time she said, well, that Billy Jones guy, it's not a guy, you fucking numbnuts. Billy says YouTube has agreed to pay over $24 million to Trump over his account suspension. Another tech giant is caved to Trump. I know, that's despicable. More on the politics later. I'm gonna have to really get my shit together for that. Let's see. Smoking 71 says QB folded like a fucking lawn chair. That's all there is to it. She's not out of the frying pan yet. This is only going to make her think she's untouchable. One day QB will fall. She's not smart enough to stop. Exactly. Whatever she's done to her brain, however she abused her own physicality in life with bad decisions and narcotics, it's made her ability to control her impulses broken. Where most people would be like, hey man, I probably shouldn't do this because it's going to make me look like a crazy, sadistic maniac of a bitch. But not her, dude. She doesn't give a fuck. All she cares about is the bottom line. I mean, she probably has money buried in her yard at this point. Like, let's see. Deanna M says, do you have any Nice Cats videos? Something, because that singing stoner convention was way too much. I don't have anything like that. But I can play you out with my outro song. Let's see. I'll try to find something for you. Actually, most of the clips that I have are probably just as bad as that nugget chucker trying to sing Happy Birthday. I had to slow it down just because I just wanted to see what it sounded like. I'm sorry if that disturbed anyone. I don't typically do cute cat singing things here. Oh, thank you, True Seeker. That's so nice of you. A white unicorn with rainbow hair. Thank you so much. Very cool. Unless you guys want to see something else, I think I'm done for I would say this morning. But for my early live stream, I will be live one more time tonight. Hopefully, these motherfuckers serve up some more shit to talk about. If not, I have some other things to talk about anyways. See that? Because I don't have to harp on the same shit. There's plenty to talk about going on here. Oh, Brenda Sue, we missed you. But thanks for stopping in, and go ahead and listen to it. The first hour of this is pretty rough, I got to tell you. Trigger warning. But I think I proved my point once again. She's a fucking liar. She made up a just unacceptable stories about me when I was a baby. Fucking garbage. White trash, dude. I can't figure out if she's so high that she thinks she actually won, or if she's so stupid that she thinks she can get away with lying to everyone and convincing other people that she won. She did a lot of things in the last 2 years, but winning's not one of them. It's been one loss after another. She lost her family. She lost all credibility. She lost her mind. She probably lost blunts around the house. I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to bow out gracefully from this, or should I pretend to rage quit so they have something to talk about? I'm in too good of a mood. I'm so happy this lawsuit is over because now she's got nothing. She's just made a proclamation that she's no longer going to go after Brittany J. I hope that's true. But now what she got? She got nothing. She doesn't have content. She has intoxicated adults sitting around her in adult daycare, pretending that she's a hero. That's all she's got. Pretty pathetic, dude. Meow, good to see you out of the bushes to come out and say, great live sinner, and have a great day, everyone. P.S. She will never be humble. I know. I know. If anybody can humble her, it's going to be me, and I'm just getting started. You got this. Thanks, Smoking 71. Good to see you, dude. Hope everything's good out there. But one thing we can always count on is more fuckery from these weirdos. No question, dude. It's like an endless supply of bullshit. Tina Girl says, what kind of content can she do other than picking on someone? None. That's it. For years, that's all she's got. I'm excited to see what her accomplice, her accountant, her co-conspirator, her low-life friend Burnt Toast has to say on Thursday. I'll be there with fucking bells on. I really will. Let's see. They will just send their people in there to get her upset. That's how they do. I know it, Brenda. Listen, Betty knows how to handle it by now. It's been going on for so long. Shout out to everybody out there that's trying to be a better person today than they were yesterday, and even hoping to be a better person tomorrow than they are today. If you find yourself in some turbulence, an emergency, so to speak, and the oxygen mask drops down in front of your beautiful face, go ahead and slap it on your face and have a few deep breaths. Get yourself in good fighting position. Get yourself in shape where you can help other people. Once you do that, help other people. That's it, man. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. That's the whole point here. But remember, if you don't take care of yourself, it's impossible to take care of other people. It really is. Until we meet again this afternoon, probably, I got to check and see what Emmy's up to. If she goes live, it's typically around 4:30. If that's the case, I'll be right after her around 7:30. If she doesn't go live, keep an eye out for like around 5:30, 6 o'clock. Keep up the good fight out there. If you find yourself in other chats, don't stoop to their level. We're better than them. We just are. I think we won. You think we won? I think we won. We definitely won. Sinner out.
You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So put your hands up to the sky and live your best life, alright. Don't just let it go by, just try, oh my. Got only one life, got only this time. We gonna get it right. You gotta let go of those who don't belong in your tribe. So cut the bad out.
I really don't like interrupting this. I am going to try to schedule a mod meeting. I'm going to, hopefully by my next live stream, I'll have a schedule as to when you guys can join me for that. I hope you can make it if you're a moderator. I know we got some shit going on, some disputes amongst moderators. It's nothing that we can't handle like adults. I'm confident of that. Sinner out.
Cut the bad out of your life. Yeah, do it one time. You gotta work till you're winning. Yeah, take control of the system. When you invest, it's addicting. No time to rest, let's go get it. Not gonna stop till I'm finished. Not gonna drop to my limits. Deep in my chest, I'm inhaling. Believe in testing and failing. You gotta flip everything in your mind. Take the limiting thoughts and turn them into your why. Prove to yourself you're worth it. You deserve it. Push past all the hurt and find your purpose. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, so don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, give it all your best. Hey, yo, never gonna stop, no way, no. Yelling out, hey, yo, headed to the top on our way, yo. You gotta make change, yeah, there's gonna be a little pain, but nothing's worse than staying the same. So light that flame, put the work in, go claim everything you want in this place. It's time to go fast, know that energy is all cash. You could get it all if you never give up, no slack. Headed to the top is a mystery, your own path. Never gonna stop, no, you got this, never go back.
I know it gets hard, you gotta love it. You gotta recharge with what you want and think of your dreams. Get that energy to go and get everything. Let's go. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, so don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta get